Hello and welcome all. This is Dice of Ages, presenting CrestVahllen, the Argent Flame. That's right. We have a new name. We've moved over from CrestVahllen D&D to Dice of Ages. So we are now Dice of Ages because we don't just do D&D stuff. We do a bunch of other stuff too sometimes, but mostly we do D&D. And we are not sure if all of our campaigns or what have you are always going to be centered in the continent of CrestVahllen. So we decided to go with a little bit of name change. So Dice of Ages presents CrestVahllen, and those will be our two campaigns, the Baker's Dozen and the Argent Flame, that will be in CrestVahllen. So Dice of Ages presents CrestVahllen, the Argent Flame. Dice of Ages present CrestVahllen, the Baker's Dozen. So, welcome back, everybody. We have a couple of announcements before we get started here. You don't need to do all about the Ren Fair. We are in the process, in the coming days or weeks, we're doing our best to set up a Patreon for all those who are still interested in watching the stream. You get some really cool benefits if you decide to support us on Patreon. And it's not just live just quite yet, but we are working on it. We're a little behind schedule, but that's okay. And you will get access to our Discord server with magic items, character art, custom maps, and what else? Oh, full recaps of all the other episodes. Not only that, you also get access to all of our, from this point forward, all of our burnt ends and gluten talk, post-session talks. From this point forward, including this episode, those will all be reserved for Patreons only, but for those that have been put up to this point will still remain public and open to all. So enjoy those at your leisure. We will never ever, so rest assured, we will never ever put the Baker's Dozen campaigns or Argent Flame campaigns or any of our main campaigns behind a Patreon paywall or any type of paywall. So those will always be free to watch. But if you decide to support us, we're very, very generous. And thank you. And there are a couple tiers you can choose from, including those that give you access to other videos and some of the ancillary material, like the Lore Keeper's Tales, where we talk more about little vignettes and other parts of the world and culture. Some access to some of our special channels in our Discord server that allow you to ask the cast questions, and I will ask them live on the air during the Burnt Ends and Gluten Talk. And even those who want to be very generous donors can submit their idea for an NPC that I may put into and incorporate into the campaign. So, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff. We're working on a lot of cool things. Other than that, you'll see a couple changes. We're moving on to new logos and other stuff, so bear with us during the transition. I think that's it. Does anybody else have any other? No other announcements? Great. Okay, that is good. Awesome. So, I have the distinct pleasure of being at the table with you wonderful folks. I don't tell you this often enough, guys. I love you. I love you guys so much. This is such a great pleasure. I work really hard to do this, and I know you guys too. And this is one of my favorite days of the month. All right. Anyway, Adam.
New invention idea. I pulled a vigilant thing out of Conk's head that allows him to not be surprised. And I make it into something that means that we all can't be surprised.
Oh, like an aura thing?
Because we are always surprised.
Yes, we are. And very bitter about it.
No. Piliers are falling off a cliff? That's no big deal.
Okay, I don't said any bitterness. Go ahead.
Demetrius, last time you left us, Eleazar, like Humpty Dumpty, was about to have a great fall. Ha! What do you know? The ground just needs a hug. Let's go.
Oh, little hug. You can't see the bottom of this hole. Little hug. Great. Go ahead.
Kevin, I play Cole. And Log, I'm pretty sure I'm about to do something stupid without you.
I mean, that sounds about right. I'm Kenton. I play Argus, our dwarf cleric of the light. And don't leave a smith to do a carpenter's job. Fucking wheels. Wood is made for burning.
All wood is tinder.
I'm Noelle. Today I'm playing Prishani Ankmut, the blade-singing Kenran wizard, and, I'm just helping to weave a might palace for the Dreamweaver, so helping a little reconstruction, that's all.
And I am Cody, and I play our bugbear warlock, Log jamming. And ever since I have learned the secrets of musical theory from an actual bard of the collages, shitty teacher he may be, I now have a newfound appreciation for the art of song. And so if you will allow me, I prepared a little something that I will share with you today. Just fucking passed out again. Curled up next to Moon Twig. Long rest heal my damage from the day. Fuck, I just remembered. I'm a fucking Dreamweaver. I sure hope I don't fuck this up tonight. Cause I'm a Dreamweaver. I don't think we'll live to see the light. Take it away, Cole.
Hey, you like that?
That was really good.
Cole, I officially vote that Log is our new bard.
Well, see, now we all have to get together sometime and record that in like 4-part harmony, and have that be playing during our breaks.
I don't know if that raspiness has a harmonic that well.
It's like Kate, kind of like talk singing, right? Yeah, we can still get it to work.
I'll try.
Reluctantly crouched at the nightmare line.
Burn.
Just burning and burning and burning and burning. Wonderful. Okay, great. So that's it for all the preamble stuff. We're doubling again. Wouldn't you fucking know it? Okay, wonderful. We're trying to figure this out, guys. But for now, we'll just keep with the one mic since we can't seem to do it. Okay, so if nothing else, then guys, you guys want to play some D&D?
Go, Labs, go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, cool. Let's do a recap of the previous episode. Okay. There we go. Love this music. All right. So, after realizing that the odd Triton before them is merely a corpse that has been recycled by a hive mind fungal colony known only as Ankyline, the 3 adventurers exchange some biomass cigars for some potions. They also convince the unusual being to part with a spore pod, as to which might be used to spread their spores to other collections of biomass throughout their travels. Back at the Firebeard homestead, Trisheni solves an equation that will allow her to transmute physical and mental forms, and Shakar is resummoned. After the party reconvenes, Ermgrim and Argus pontificate over the operational uniqueness and motivations of Kosuth and his Flamekeepers, while Semdak attempts to train his mimics to change form. Messages are sent to friends and family members before the troop bed down for the night. Within the slumber of Log's mind comes forth dreams/nightmares of a hunt gone wrong and a thirst for blood. A rude awakening of teeth causes Cole to nearly attack Log, and vice versa, but cooler heads prevail, the bugbear now blessed with temporary vampiric abilities. The Argent Flame rushes to the Golden Gate to catch the Saltpeter shippers before they depart at the last minute. Ermgrim uses his plasma blade torch to open an alternate route, and the caravan is on their way. The first day is an easy decline that puts them ahead of schedule as they ride the veil between the material plane and the Underdark. On the 25th, Eleazar prays to his deity, who blesses him with a frosty light for the day. The caravan comes across a very steep incline, and eventually the party deigns to ride the slope down atop the cart, roller coaster style. With the on-keg atop the front cart as an air brake and a parachute/conch combo for an emergency brake, the gang shove off into the fast-paced passing tunnel. Complications arise, and one of the carts takes damage, but thanks to the quick thinking of the mercenary heroes, nobody is hurt or left behind. The only casualty being a single barrel of saltpeter. The caravan warden expresses his displeasure, but the gang soon ameliorate his disagreeable nature. Repairs are made, as well as more progress, before the travelers set down to rest. Amidst the chaotic dreams of Log's subconscious mind is found a mote of pure madness that torments him in indescribable ways. Visions of far-flung eldritch locales fill his head with futile desire to make sense of the senselessness. His mind trapped within itself, unable to grasp reality, his companions awake to find his body unresponsive. As Eleazar attempts to sense what happened to Log, an internal divine struggle ensues for but a moment. Log is spared from further madness by the concerted effort of his patron and his companions, but Cole is kept at a distance. The party discuss if it is safer to remove the idol from Log's book, if even possible. Hearing this discussion, Ermgrim pipes in, dubbing the bugbear a dreamweaver of sorts. The lore that the Duragar knows of consists of stories of high-ranking dark elves within the matriarchies that were able to harness the power of dreams to bring the imagined into reality. Lore of shamanistic individuals who gave form and personification to abstract ideas and or elemental ideals is also tossed around. The Grey Dwarf eventually notes that a high Immolate may know more. The gang ultimately continue on their travels for a decent part of the day before coming across an impasse. Ermgrim is convinced that this is the right way, so Argus shapes the stone to make a way. Shakar is sent down the tunnel to investigate, finding a cavern opening with a deep pit flanked by 2 walkways and an exit on the opposite side. Log, Boots, and Pinjack stay back. About Pinjack. To help clear the way for the carts. Also, Pernua is here. Pernua stayed back, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. As the rest of the party continues on into the cavern, quietly advancing across the walkways. Below, within the walls of the seemingly bottomless pit, are holes/tunnels, some more recent than it is comfortable. Colt yells loudly, and the earth lets loose some rocks that tumble below. All is silent for a moment as the group begins to backtrack. But just then, a portion of the wall of the cavern explodes open with great force, knocking Eleazar off kilter. Ermgrim yells, "Umber Hulk!" in warning alarm as the large bug-like figure emerges from the rock and dust. Welcome back to CrestVahllen. Woo! We did it! That was a big one. Alright, so, guys. No rest for the wicked. It's time to roll for initiative. But first,
We don't have to. We're not there yet. Or...
No, you still need to.
you still have to roll for initiative. The deal is that you guys most definitely heard this this massive rock from the distance, unless your passive perception is below a 10. So you're fine. You guys heard this for sure. Eleazar, first I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. As you are
I know.
completely
I got 6. So.
caught unawares and knocked into the air as you slow motion are floating amongst a bunch of rubble of wall, shooting past you in bullet time.
Okay.
8.
+2. Don't you get your aura?
All your saving throws, yeah.
Oh, 9.
+1 or +2?
Did you say plus?
Your dex saving throws +3. So you're at a 10?
Your dex saving
plus 2
throw
is 12.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
roll dex
10.
saving throw, whatever you roll, plus your dex saving
aura.
throw bonus. Well, I think it actually already...
It includes it.
Oh, that's within this.
Okay, so
+3.
so it's 10.
So it's 10?
Yep.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, it is.
Not great. Here's what happens. You get knocked into the air, aren't sent far enough to be completely clear this, but do kind of get spun in the air to the point where your shoulder and your head smack into the corner of the ledge of this pit, kind of like it's causing you to then rotate even faster the other direction.
Okay.
The world is spinning. You are falling down into the pit. Like you're fully falling. And you're like not sure what's happening. You just got cold cocked and knocked into the air. Nobody has feather fall.
I do. Can I
But
use
you
it
said
though?
we were surprised.
Yeah.
Correct. But the thing is like, so you guys weren't,
We knew something was happening.
you knew something was there. Like you're not surprised mechanically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The thing made its attack. It did its round already. That was its attack. That was its like surprised attack. It went out and tried to knock you over. That was its thing. Now we're at the start. You get a reaction regardless, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be your turn in combat first.
No.
You just get
Right.
Yeah, you can cast Featherfall if you want to.
Featherfall.
Okay, do so. You like see this happening, and then you're like, how do you cast Featherfall?
We just
We're
double
going
check
to-
real quick. Because normally it's been we all jump and I cast it, so we haven't done this before. Yeah. I grab my quill and pull just a little bit of feather off of there and blow it at Eleazar falling.
Okay. You got it. You blow, and it moves so much faster than the bullet time rubble that's blowing through the air. And boom, you fall. You continue to fall, but you fall much slower.
Okay.
So you fall. What is it? 60 feet per round?
Yeah.
Does it say on his round, or does it? It just says he falls 60 feet per round?
It's a reaction.
60 feet
spell.
per round, yeah.
Okay, so what happens is that you did it as he was about to fall. How the rules work in my thing is that once you're midair and you don't have anything, you immediately start to fall. So you fall 60 feet, but you're moving at a pretty slow pace.
Okay.
You find yourself like near. You don't have dark vision, right?
I've got my little horn thing. That's
Still lit up?
Uh huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you see like around you near the wall, there are holes. One is quite large, about like 10 feet by 10 feet. That is about like right next to you. You
Okay.
can't really control where you're falling too much, but on your turn you can try something. As you're like descending down, now floating down this, passing these tunnels that like are holes in the side of this bottomless pit that continue further into darkness. Okay, let's do this initiative. When I call your name, please tell me your initiative value. Cole,
10.
10. Log,
18.
18. Zemdak,
12.
12. Argus.
7.
You get like the Will Wheaton curse over there or something. Crescetti.
11.
Yikes, guys.
Yeah.
We are sucking it up for this one.
Big ol' yikes. Tiffany's not here.
She could be.
She could be.
We wouldn't know.
Been stalking us the whole way.
Yeah.
Depends on how and when she got out of jail.
Okay.
Just slaughtered the guards around house.
Probably did, yeah.
Okay, so here's what happens. At the start of the round, with a 21 for initiative,
Oh,
you hear another rumbling.
Yeah.
As
Bees, you could it. Clicking bees. Of course not. Some of my bitch.
from the other side comes another Hulk. We'll grab other piece.
All right, guys. Major guy strategy. Well, I mean, we don't really have to run much at this point. Just
They can tunnel, and there's a bunch of like that's not gonna get us away.
Yeah.
Simply put. Okay.
From the one with little eggs.
I need to Misty step back up there if it's possible.
I'm just saying you fell. You can hit the tunnels.
And come up.
You said you fell 60 feet. You can only go 30.
Yeah, so you won't be able to get all the way.
I can.
So you gotta find.
Can you get me up?
I can get you.
So don't
She
Don't
can't
do
do
anything.
text.
focus on
It's in
it.
here.
That's right.
Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
Exactly.
Hey, puppy.
So,
Put me,
TJ, you said that Zemdak and I know about Umber Hulk.
put me
Yeah.
on that
Do we
side
know
of
not
the
to look at
forest.
them?
Umber Hulk.
Roll a.
Yeah. And I'll be in front of him.
I'm gonna say you get to choose between a nature check or a arcana check.
Fine. They're both +1.
Either you can
Good.
both
That means
roll.
you're not good at that. You actually might roll well.
You know the old tales of like these chitinous subterranean creatures that are not good to look into the eyes. It can be quite confusing.
It's supposed to say burn it.
I am so sorry. It says burn ends instead of combat. Why did it say that? we're having a great day today.
Having a lot of fun.
My little thing.
It's all right.
New name. I gotta shuffle everything around.
I know. New name. Who did? New stream. Who dis? Okay, so there we go. So this guy shows up, barreling through the wall, creating another tunnel. And it's his turn, so he's gonna do something. He's going to.
You literally
You're
look like
okay.
like the movies when they're falling slow mo off a building right now.
But like spinning.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Are you standing up, Cole?
Yeah, I was standing up.
Oh, okay.
He got knocked down when you pulled open the wall.
Cool, no big deal. Can you move the Umber Hulk to attack Cole, please?
How far do you still have?
Yeah, I need to get
He has
Have to get to Cole.
20 feet.
Yes, exactly 20 feet. That's fine. However you can do it, that's fine.
bastards.
Yeah, because he's a
Scattering on the wall.
tunneler, and he's going to make several attacks.
Cool.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
pretty strong.
And that is that's just for its first attack. Hold on.
Risky do I go?
Max damage. That is 13 points of slashing damage to you as it breaks at you with one of its claws. Second attack is a 15 to hit you.
Shield.
Shield, you throw up an arcane shield and the other claws kind of bounce off of this arcane shield made of like musical notes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then it's going to try to take its massive mandibles and bite you.
It's 3 attacks, huh?
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That's
Go
why I
past,
didn't.
pierces your shield. Your music notes shatter, and they go like bing, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, he's making jokes. That's all right.
A little bit of Cole's madness comes through, so the musical notes actually look like the tentacles.
Your shield is still there. It only like shatters for the one.
Yeah, he just makes it through for a split second.
Sure. That is 11 points of slashing damage as you get torn by these mandibles as well. Okay. That is its turn. Log, it's your turn.
How far away?
Quite a ways away.
Because
You hear the
it's like a
sound.
100-foot tunnel.
Yeah, it was like 100, 150 foot tunnel. I mean, like you could only see 100. Oh, you see 120 feet,
Yeah.
right? It was you. All you know is that you couldn't see the end.
What the fuck are they up to?
No, you're not.
Right now.
No, you're not.
So now I've heard 2 big crashes. So
And you heard Grim yell Umber Hulk.
Oh, no. Hold on.
You could hear him yell.
Yes, you have heard 2 big crashes.
all right, so I'll go ahead and head that direction by 30 feet, and then I'll have
Are you
Inner
gonna
Child
run?
ahead of me because she can do 40 feet.
Are you gonna run? Would you run?
Would you be like?
Can he see?
Yeah.
That's
He
right.
is devil sight. He can see.
He's the all-seeing eye.
Yeah,
He can even see in magical darkness.
But yeah, so I'll do dash and since I can't do anything else really, so yeah, so I'll do 60 feet, and then Moonchild will do 80 feet, and Twig's just on me.
Okay, cool. You keep track of how far it is. Does Moonchild have dark vision?
Don't see it on
I
here.
don't think she does. Yeah, wolves don't have dark vision. Isn't that freaking stupid?
No, they just have advantage on hearing and smell.
Right,
That's what they have.
So here's the deal. Moonchild can't see anything, but she's going by the scent of your friend, so she's just, or they're just going.
I can be communicating with them that like she's clear ahead.
For sure. But you move your 60 feet, your action to dash, and your movement. You can see the end of the tunnel with your 120-foot dark vision. You do see at the end of it. Keep track of how far you've moved right down somewhere, just on the way. Okay? That's your turn. Great. It is then now the this boy's turn. So 3 rock boy. He should have 2 antennas and 3 rocks, I believe, in front of him. That's how I'm keeping track of which one's which. The other one has 5 rocks in front of him.
There's 2 antenna on that one.
In front of him, like on the base.
Yeah.
I'll take the 3 rock. Okay.
That one's got an antenna.
Okay, cool. So this one is going to. Who's the closest? Probably Argent,
Cole,
right?
Argus, or Ermgrim.
Iliosar's down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. You're the one that yelled. So
So did Grim.
Yeah.
So did Ern.
third at Grim. That's a very good point. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
It's Cole. It's gonna move. Then boom,
Right now.
5 feet towards Cole and make 3 more attacks on Cole.
Did you guys get opportunity attacks?
You guys can get opportunity attacks if you'd like, both Ermgrim and.
I'm not going to because I'm going to warding flare on the bite.
Okay, yeah. So you don't use your reaction. Good call. Very, very good call.
Ermgrim can.
Ermgrim, yes, he can.
He's gonna flare.
Josh will available.
He could flare too.
Actually, it seems to have 3.
Yes, he's going to hit it with his plasma Qatar. That hit you with an 18, I assume, or is your shield still up?
You'll still up until my turn.
Hey, you got it. But this doesn't. Oh no! It just hits his plasma Qatar as his cut that pulls a blue plasma blade out of his arm that shoots out. It's more like triangular, like a assassin Qatar.
Sword.
Made of fire, but it's so hot that it's plasma. But whatever, it's something else. It's another state of matter. It's the 4th state of matter. Anyway, he swipes at this thing, does pierce the chitin and burn through it, does just hits to make an attack. It will take some damage then. Minimum damage. Yikes.
Minimum?
At least he's not hitting Argus.
Yeah.
Better than our other NPC party members.
Oh my god. Okay, it took that much damage. So first one misses.
Yep.
Second one, 26.
It hits.
Okay, that's another max damage. 13 points of slashing damage again.
Okay.
And the bite.
I'm warding flare the bite.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Because you did Featherfall, isn't that your reaction instead of shield?
Oh, you are right. I am so dead.
So I'm going to give
sorry.
you 2 more things of damage.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Both, there's no way those both didn't hit.
Oh no, they both would have hit.
Okay, so here's the deal.
So that 15 would
you
hit,
take
and that 20 would hit.
Six more on top of that,
Okay.
and 13 more on top of that.
Sorry.
Is it?
Is Featherfall concentration?
No.
No, yeah, it's just 5 people. It just
Yeah.
works.
Would the warding flare have spared him mandible shot though?
The first one was a 4 on the die, so it wouldn't have mattered.
No, that's a good catch on that, Noah.
Yeah.
Not that I would
It missed either way. The mandible shot did miss. Because the first one was a 4 and the disadvantage was a 19. So yes, so you didn't get hit by the mandible. Those are the other 2 that missed from the shield
Right.
from the
Yeah, yeah.
previous time.
So yeah, 15 was my AC.
Are you
so.
still up?
I am. The coal is very, 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 a very, very, very bloody mess.
He's
right
getting
now.
eviscerated at both two sides from these massive chitinous underground, like hulking bug creatures.
Your favorite spot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm actually terrified right now, too. That's not great. This is literally Cole's worst nightmare again.
So, passive perceptions of 18 or above, please.
Yeah.
What?
Raise your hand. We have Kenton and Cole. Kenton and Cole.
Just wondering when I decided to join the campaign. So
Every single time I do that.
passive perception of
Oh, yeah.
18.
Yeah, that's the two of us.
You
like you're
see,
just watching them.
emerging from... What did I do with my laser?
Is she serious?
Emerging from almost like going through the veil of this wall over here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger here so you guys can see. Emerging from this wall over here, almost like it wasn't there, just like passing, like phasing through the wall, is another one of these. But it looks a bit smaller, and its face has many, many eyes upon it, tentacles coiling on its face that are wrapped around its own massive arms on all fours as they kind of squid-like moving around with goop dripping from it. And these massively glowing, many, many yellow eyes just gaze in that direction.
What? Grandpa Cruel found us.
I need Krishani, where are you?
In the back.
I'm towards the back.
Okay. Check something. I think you're gonna need to do something.
I'm such a hat.
Yeah, how many hits?
45.
Okay. Krishani, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Nat 20.
You feel
Because, yeah, that's...
this, you
Yeah,
feel,
you're
you
good.
hear this like, kind of like that ringing in your ears as you sense this thing's gaze on you, and you don't really see it until you finally hear that noise, and you look that way, and you just feel as the blackness and like all the light around this creature just starts to fade, and all you see is this creature's head as the darkness just starts to bite on the edges of the periphery of this the head's image, and you coil and twist, and you focus yourself in your mind, and you think of the time that you spent alone underground and how you had to keep yourself sane, and you think of Lemmy, and you force it out of your mind, and it does not completely control you.
Lammy and I both do like the anime kind of move. Like, no. Stop!
Stop right there. Evildoer. Okay, cool. You got it. So you're okay. That is its turn. It is going to move over here a little bit and give itself a little bit more distance.
Of course you are.
Great. That is its turn. Zemdak.
Conk's gonna pick me up and start running.
Okay, cool. Keep track of how far you've gone. And you have your dark vision so you can see, but I don't think even at 60 feet you'll see the end of the tunnel. Okay, cool. Shani, it's your turn.
I mean, it's a 120-foot tunnel, but yes.
It's a 150-foot tunnel.
So I will...
I said from 100 to 200 because you
No, you
didn't
said
know-
100 to 120 when we first asked.
Oh, I did?
And then last time you said 30 feet away.
That's all. All right, I will not be made the villain. Fine, it's 120 feet.
We haven't even given you the high alcohol beers yet,
Actually,
man.
I don't
In the first screen, it was
Yeah.
tell me, but
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bonus action start doing a cool little dance, and as I flip around and start spinning, I see Eleazar, and I cast Vortex Warp to make him go on this side next to Ermgrim. That's what you want, right? Yeah. Ermgrim and
right in front of us.
Argus, yeah. right in front of him.
Where's Cole
Oh,
at?
we should
Cole's over
on the
there.
other side.
He's on the other side. Do you want to go?
Is he between the both of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I could send you over onto the other side of the other
I
Umber
mean,
Hulk.
you are flanking with him now, for as long as he stays up.
But if you go on the other side, we can. Up to you.
We're on that side, maybe? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Like here.
Okay, okay, let's do that.
Okay.
How would you know?
Thank you.
All right. So instead, he's gonna be just bopped over here. Oops. And our
Never falls.
I should be able to see. If I can't see, I'll just pop over here.
Somebody has potion fly.
All right. So that's.
Yeah, I know.
You need me to roll for Event Horizon? Because
Yeah, because you Misty Step. Yeah.
no, I Vortex Warp.
Yeah.
Then I'm fine. You're fine, really. Is the thing. And then so that's my action, bonus action. I'm going to send
It looks cool.
Shakar over because I don't know that you guys are coming. I'm gonna have him go fly 120 feet that way. So he was about here-ish. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He goes 180 more feet that way. He uses his action as well to get over
You'd
to you
probably
guys.
run into someone, wouldn't you?
Or would run into neutrality.
We're 60. I'm 60 feet down.
Okay,
I'm 6
so
feet, neutrality 80 feet down. That's all.
he'll just once he gets to you,
You passed me, Chuck. Yeah.
yeah, the first person will be like, oh, that's not what it all sounds like. So that's no,
got it.
I'll get it eventually. Anyway, so that's that, and I will continue moving. So I moved 5 so I can make sure I could see the plane that I was sending Eliezer to. So 10, 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. All right, that's my turn.
You got it. Okay. All right. How did you do on that Event Horizon?
That's fine.
You keep track of your DC, right?
Yep, I do.
Cole, it's your turn. How you feeling?
Hurt. Terrified. Cole, because he's surrounded by big, giant fucking bugs, he's gonna cast Kinetic Jaunt, first bonus action, and we're gonna move that way.
Because you can just walk right through them, right?
Yep, doesn't even provoke an attack of opportunity at all.
Sweet.
How far are you going?
Behind
Where would you like to go?
Ermgrim and Argus.
Just to there?
Just right behind them? Or how further?
Take me,
Just your max movement?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
which is
30.
40.
Oh, 40 with Kinetic Jaunt, that's right. So if you want to get... Yeah, you can get towards, like, the entrance if you like.
Yeah, that's actually where I was heading
Okay,
towards.
cool. Great.
Run away.
You head over there.
Let's go this way,
That's
guys.
your bonus action and your movement, and that was a spell slot level, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cast and Connect. Okay, so you have your action.
Well, let's use my lovely little Firebolt spell on the one I went through.
Okay, cool. You got it. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Light him up.
12 plus 8 is dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Got it. Little 3 rocks.
Yeah, good old 3 rocks.
Good old 3 rocks.
All right, that's 10 plus 18 points of damage.
18?
Yeah.
You got a 10 plus 8.
Yeah, because at 5 it Firebolt increases to 2d10.
2d10, yeah, nice.
So I rolled
Okay.
I rolled max damage and then
18, you're gonna find like a spot or a gap in its like chitinous plating, and you just kind of fire it, and you just smell like cooked beetle as, and you hear as it just reacts to that burning sensation. 18 points of damage. Okay, cool. Anything else, Cole? You good?
I can't do anything else.
Yep. Argus, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Fireball on the 2 Umber Hulks. Right in the middle.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, sure.
You
Yeah,
can kind of
do
go
it.
out too, so it wouldn't actually hit you by.
We're friends. Yeah.
I don't think I could. That's what I was wondering.
We
Yeah,
have
do
this.
we have a
thing.
better?
That's 40 feet.
Will that be okay?
Can I
We have
hit
this guy.
in the middle there?
I think you can.
Can I hit all 3?
Yes.
That's the 20-foot radius. Right?
I'd want to. I
I'm
just
just
thought I could.
Sure.
And try.
So I mean, you can definitely hit.
Those two, and then if you do the other side.
Like,
I think you can hit them both.
It
The problem is
are
that
going to be caught in it though.
does it have to impact something, or it could just blow up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Wherever you want. you
Yeah.
know.
So I think you can hit them both.
I'm just worried,
Can I hit all 3?
right, to keep Trisheni out of it. So if he blows it right there.
I think even if he blows it like here, he'll still hit all 3.
Right. So yeah, he can hit all 3.
Yeah,
without
you can
hitting
hit all
Argus.
3 if you want.
All right.
Deliers are going to be caught in that one. He's behind it.
No, he's 60 feet down.
No, he's back.
You got Vortex warped up.
Oh, you got vortex.
But that's
up?
still over in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't think it would.
I mean, it's behind the Umber Hulk, so that could provide cover.
If you're
I
doing it
think
right
they're
in the
pretty
middle.
much just stationed in a way where I could hit all of them.
Yeah, you know what? Roll just a straight dexterity check. You'll get all 3 regardless.
11.
11. DC is 10. You don't hit Ilya.
Okay.
You're fine.
All right. Give me those decks.
It's more of like you had the X plane right. You were just wondering about the Y plane.
Right. Okay, give me your deck saves.
You got it.
Those are a lot of ones.
That's a 3.
Well, yeah, you're proficient in it.
That's a 17. And a 20.
So it's 28 damage.
And what's the DC?
15.
15. So 2 of them succeed. So 3 rocks and Tentacle Boy succeed, but 5 rocks fails. So 28 damage to 5 rocks.
I rolled 3 ones, guys.
Yeah.
3 sixes, but
Yeah.
3 ones.
And 16 to the others.
It was
Oh, I'm sorry,
about
14.
even, honestly.
Holy crap.
Maybe about
Like almost dead on, actually. Wild.
a 4 and a 3 were the other 2. So it's basically
Holy crap, 28 damage. Yikes, 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 yikes. Should have made these guys stronger.
No,
I think you're fine.
no, you're fine.
You know, I'm making a gesture at you underneath the table on that thought.
Actually, I'm so sorry. We didn't do this.
I didn't look in their eyes
You didn't.
because I knew not to.
But Shani did.
Well, but I already did a wisdom save against.
No. That's. I'm sorry, but you didn't attack Cole. You did.
Right.
You have to roll for the confusion.
Is there a
gate.
distance on it, though?
Oh, there
'Cause he's all
is
the way back
30
It's
feet.
30.
Well, yeah, but I potentially would have had to look at them to go through that one. If
It's
nothing
when you
else.
start your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So it's when you start your
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
You were between both of them.
So you might not have even.
Argus, you have to do it. Oh wait, no, because you didn't look at them. Yeah, I guess you don't, because you don't have to look at them if you're looking
No.
there.
One fireball.
Cole
not at them.
did. Krisheni, you
Range.
didn't look at them.
She saved against that one's gaze. I don't know if that helps her.
Yeah.
And she's
It's all right.
all the way on
Cole,
the
just
other
give me
side.
your compute. Give me a. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Keeping track. Yeah, give me a charisma saving.
Ooh, charisma. Okay. That's a much better one. Ooh, nice. I was sitting there going, oh, fuck, I'm screwed. Nope. So 27.
Okay, do it again. Because there were 2 of them.
23.
Okay, you feel both. You look at both of these things hulking over you, and you're just here, like very hypnotic, like in your mind, and you're just like, "Where am I? Oh right, bugs. I'm more scared of bugs than I am weird eyes. And you just kinetic jaunt and run away and fire their fireball. Cool, great. You're okay.
I'm gonna also move as far back
right now.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep using the
since they're not in melee with me.
Right.
Like there?
That's a
Sure.
very good question. Actually, where's my mouse? It's disappeared.
And
Okay, yep. Nope, doesn't have reach, so yeah. Sorry?
Did Pimjack and Panu will follow us when we start running?
Would you have told Pinjack to follow you?
No.
Would you have told Pernua to follow you?
Would she just have?
Yeah.
I mean,
She would just be
honestly,
like,
She's a
you're
fighter.
running? There's battle? I'm there.
I don't think she would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's not a
Pernua's
fighter, so
coming
he
with
would
you.
stay back.
Yeah. Pernua can only go as fast as you can. So, okay, cool. Argus, that's your turn then. Any bonus actions or anything?
I don't have anything I can do
Okay, cool.
because I cast a big spell.
Um,
But I can't. There we go. Oh,
Let's make it harder. Let's throw another one at
as a
him.
I
bonus,
have them. They're already on the
Uh-huh,
fucking
as a
agenda.
bonus action, I'm gonna yell, "Don't look in their eyes!"
Okay,
Yay!
that works. Okay, because coming out of the tunnel right before you two, blocking the way, is another one. Just like coming out of the side of the tunnel and around,
Okay.
Great.
and it goes
I guess it's getting good.
and it goes right for you, Argus.
Gosh darn it.
Of course it is.
It's a natural one. It trips and falls prone over here and moves a little bit. Uses the half of its movement to get back up, which is now it can't move anymore, but it is now also out of the way, so not blocking the area.
Great.
That is a 19. No, I'm sorry, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is minimum damage, only 6 points of slashing damage as it rakes you with its claws. And a 10. So it misses. It goes, it thinks you're taller than you are, and it reaches out for its mandibles, and you just duck a little bit, and it just grabs air. Okay. And then at the very end of initiative order is Erm.
How do you get lower
Oh,
than me?
Grim.
He rolled a 1 as initiative. Poor buddy.
That's what we do. Cleric's keeping up the rear.
I just need to check his game. Okay, he's going to go and push his fists together and clash them together, and he's going to get big, and he's going to enlarge himself. So now he is now the same size as the Umber Hulks.
Big grip, grip.
Get that away, Grimmy.
But that's his action. I don't have a thing. You know what? Let's make him a clay golem. How about that? Let's just do that. Yeah, that's Umber. He does move right up against this one.
golems.
You kind of like get into a little bit of a wrestling match with him, but he can't really do anything because that was his action.
They took this to call him. Never
Okay.
was good at me.
He could bonus action spiritual weapon.
Um,
Unless because that an ability or a spell.
it was ability, yeah. So you're right. He can do that. He can absolutely bonus action spiritual weapon. Wouldn't you know it?
Just play the cleric.
Why don't you want to DM?
No, I'm alright.
Great. So this big
You're
old
just tracking a lot of stuff. We're just
big old
helping.
hammer comes out, and he's gonna put it on this guy over here because he doesn't like being so far away. He's gonna attack against him. That's a hit. Spiritual weapon at
Yeah.
second level is 1d8, so
Plus.
plus spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
Which is his wisdom. So that is 6 points of damage to that thing as it whacks it. And you just see that glimmering flame. Okay, and that's the end of initiative. We're back to the top with five rocks there.
Lasers on his butt.
Yeah, it's just going to turn around and whack at you a bunch, Eliezer. Grimgrim needs to roll.
His
No, he kept his eyes closed while he was doing this. Okay. Gonna attack you thrice.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Nope.
Woo! Misses. I bash it up against your shield. 17 to hit. Clashes yet again.
Nice.
You're parrying. Shield block. 19 to hit. Parrying. Shield block. And then you put your sword and your shield in between the two of you and push the mandibles as they try to crush you. You're going toe to toe with this thing, matching every move that it's doing. You got it. Amazing. That's its turn. Log, it's your turn.
So I had gone 60 feet. It's 120 foot, right?
Yeah, so you're gonna get right to the end.
or you could see it maybe blast that guy without doing
could.
the
Yeah.
full run.
Right. But so Moonchild already did 80 feet. She can move 40, so she could move 40, and that would get her right here.
Yep.
Not up to that.
She'd still have to dash out.
So yeah, so she'll go ahead and get on board, I guess.
Okay.
And then so then I'll go just the 30 feet, and then I should be able to see that guy.
Yes, yeah, he's rather large. You can see him. Want to shoot him?
Finally get the new bugbear surprise attack, but they already had their turn.
Yeah.
When I had a good initiative.
Yeah.
So, damn. All right. But yeah, I'll do a couple blasts.
When it works, it's great.
I'm excited for it to eventually happen. But,
Okay, you are, how close are you to it?
so now I would have gone 90 feet. So I'd have another 30 feet to get to where.
Okay, so you're 40
feet.
Okay, so you don't, so, okay. You got it.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 and a 17.
Okay, the first one hits. The second one just gets absorbed by the chitinous armor. These guys have heavy chitin armor.
Be a 7 force
Save
damage.
7 force damage.
That twig's just still chilling on my shoulder.
Okay. You're done then? Is that your turn?
Wait, no, so Moonchild can still attack.
From 10
If she
feet
can
away.
get there.
Yeah, okay, because so she had already gone 80 feet that first time, then she did another 40 feet.
Which
So
brings her to 120.
which is right
puts,
here.
Puts her at the end.
Okay, oh, right, yeah. So, yes, no, she can't.
Puts her right there.
So never mind. Yeah, so that's
Okay,
yeah, that's
cool. All right. It is then Old Three Rocks. Old Three Rocks is going to turn around and fight the big thing that's right next to him. The big Ermgrim. Attack him thrice. That's first one's a miss, I think. Yeah, first one is a miss. Second one's a miss. Third one's a miss. All three low first digit. So Ermgrim is just like rope-a-doping this guy and letting it hit his like these leather bracers that are studded with metal that are also now super big too. And you just hear like the clash of chitin up against leather and metal. Both Eleazar and Ermgrim have both of these guys just keeping them busy. Cool. That is its turn. It is then Mind Boy over here. Mind Boy,
Thought you were calling him Tentacle Boy.
Tentacle Boy, Mind Boy, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
I still maintain it's Grandpa Cruel's new form.
out for revenge.
It is going to
I wonder why.
go right up to you, Trisha.
Okay.
Go right up to you. And it is going to also claw at you.
Okay.
Are you dancing?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 24 to hit.
Shield.
I don't even fucking. That's a 10 to hit, misses.
Miss.
And then it's going to reach out with its tentacles and try to grab you
Okay.
with its third attack. Natural 20.
All right.
So 27. Okay,
Alright.
so this is it reaches out with its tentacles. You're a medium creature, so you're automatically grappled as you're now in its grasp by these massive girthy tentacles all around you. Welcome to hentai.
Yeah, why'd you have to throw the word girthy in there? Like,
Because he likes words like girthy and turgid and
Okay, explain words. Let's not judge a word by its misuse. Okay. Ooh,
I mean, if you're using
Oh
it for
my
the
God.
definition, I don't know if that's misuse.
that's true.
I don't like that.
Too far away from you.
You feel its mind like just burrow a hole into your psyche. You take 24 points of psychic damage. And you are grappled
Okay.
by this creature. And I also need you to roll an intelligence saving throw. As you feel this thing, its psychic just domination over your mind is extremely strong.
26.
26. You're okay. You don't like give in to like the brain dead type of feeling this thing is trying to give you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can move it again.
No, it's just tilting it. It's fine where it's at. I was tilting it up a little bit so the water drips back instead of.
I am getting like these cool mouse pad mats soon that are like they'll just soak up the water and they don't do anything. So that'll be a big it won't be as much of a problem for much longer. Cool. So you're okay then.
Mm-hmm.
But you're hurt, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, it was literally half my health.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
She's fine.
That's okay.
That is its turn. Zemdak.
Hop out of Colin's arms, and he is going to dash ahead, catch all the way up to Moonchild, essentially.
Okay.
And I am right behind Log. Pull out my pistol and
How far did you move? Are you staying behind Log?
yeah, I can only move 25 to his 30, so
Right.
I'm 5 feet behind.
And you're like, and I think you are 40 feet from this guy.
Yes.
Is what you said. So you're 45 feet. Okay, cool.
So between his legs.
Between his legs, under Kong's armpit and over the haunches of
Yeah, I'm shooting through 3,
Moonchild.
so
You're
I'm
shooting through 3 people.
whatever cover you want to add to that.
It's fine. You can shoot through allies. Fine.
Okay.
It's only when you have an ability you get to add cover behind that.
I just didn't know if you wanted
If
to
you roll a natural one, you're gonna hit something.
No. The first one was only a 12, so that's going to miss. But the second one
It pings off of Kong's shoulder, and you're like, shit.
was a 25.
25, that'll hit. You find another gap in its plate. You see that there's a little star right here on its chitinous plates, and you shoot right through that leak spot.
8. Magical piercing damage.
8 magical piercing damage.
That's my turn.
Cool. That's your turn. For Shenny, beginning of your turn, I need you to roll an intelligence saving.
Another one?
At the start of your turn, you feel the oppressive feeling of this mind blank gaze.
That's 24.
24. Okay, you do not succumb to its gaze.
Right there. Gotcha. You hit it. You can decide it.
Phew. I don't like this. Get off of me. All right, enough of this. And I just misty step.
Nice.
But I'm gonna go and help my friends. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
I will
25,
say, being enraptured in this creature's grasp, this doesn't look normal. Doesn't look like it's grafted. Like it's not your sister's stuff. This looks like this creature has been chained.
Grandpa Cruel version of an Umber Hulk.
Still, like I said,
Gotcha.
And you Misty Step, go ahead and roll your event
Well-
horizon.
Yep.
Grandpa started as a hag and got turned. This thing started as an Umber Hulk.
We're fine.
and got tentacled.
like I said, it's Grandpa Soul's new body.
Yeah, I think the only people that would know about these types
Yeah,
of
no.
things would be you two. So
I can do something else then.
No, you're fine. You do you. You do what you're gonna do.
How'd you roll? Do you roll okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go in the middle here to give.
Looking at me like.
All right.
Yeah, stay out of the.
All right. I'll just come over here
There
then,
you go.
and then
Only
that should be 30 feet.
Okay,
Should be
good.
fine.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You're right there. You're
Yeah. Cool. So that's bonus action. Action. I'll go ahead and was a spell, so I can't cast a main spell, but I will just run past him, try to hit. Actually, I'm going to try to hit this guy. I'm just using my movement, the lightning kopesh, and then I will. Before I do that, I'm going to actually firebolt at him. Fuck me. Nat 1 for the firebolt. So.
Okay. So you shoot.
I was trying to get him.
You're trying to get him or him?
Him.
Him. So you whip it back like a whip, and you fire prematurely and fire behind you, and shoot Argus like right in the cheek with.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he likes it.
Yeah, you're like the best
Not
person
bad.
to shoot with a fireball. And you just you're like,
Sorry, a little confused. Sorry, I was. Don't look at that one. It's 4
so
points.
here's the deal how this works, by the way, is that you guys are aware that unless you state at the start of your turn that you are averting your eyes, at the start of your next turn, you're not averting your eyes. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you will be subject to the gaze of this one at your next turn because you didn't avert your eyes. Sense? Otherwise, you would have had disadvantage for all of your attacks this turn.
All right. Well,
That's the trade-off.
okay.
So it's not just the Umber Hulks, it's everything, basically.
It's just you're stating you're trying to avert your eyes. Period. I mean, I don't really care.
Well, I mean, the ones who caused that.
Yeah. It's like
all of them can
basically,
do
yeah. It's a proximity thing. So you're just trying to like, shit, I'm close to that one. I'm gonna keep my eyes away. What that'll do is that since you're averting your eyes, anything that requires an attack roll is at a disadvantage. So that's why you state at the beginning of your turn, you take your turn at disadvantage, and then the next turn you won't be affected by it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Cool.
So because I didn't say that, I'll just roll normally then for this Umber Hulk with the lightning kopesh. Yeah, that has to hit. That's 26 to hit.
Oh, because you can cantrip an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 hits.
All right.
Definitely should have made this hard.
No, I
This
mean
is plenty hard.
this is really hard. Yeah.
Jason is looking at me like, you crazy?
You have 4 enemies with 3 attacks per round, plus an add-on attack, mind attack. That's plenty.
You
You guys are still holding your own despite being down like
I know
3
he
members.
has to fly back to.
I'm sorry, 4 members. You guys have what, like 10 people in your party right now that are battle worthy?
I don't know if I call them all battle worthy.
One of them, thanks.
One of them's a little
I like all them battle worthy.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about.
We're talking about the one
And-
who likes to stab us in the
I'm
back.
just trying
And
to figure out
9
where the hell I
or
get to go.
5
Good
points
Lord,
slashing damage
what's
and 5 points of
What was your
lightning
initiative?
damage.
5 points of slashing damage, 5 points of... So 10
Because
points
there's
of damage
14 people
to
that have to
the...
go. So
Oh, okay.
You got
Boy,
it.
and
I
then
call him the hunched boy.
okay, hunched
So
boy,
I guess
and
I'll be
then
going last.
Shikar is gonna
What was your initiative?
continue flying.
Well,
So he
I did it
flew the 60.
14, but then
Basically
what's his
using
name do
Just so I-
a deck save
His objective
because
was
I got
initially
knocked
to go
off.
get
But you
everybody
still
else,
had your
and then
turn.
ran into them, and so
What happened to
it
your
was
turn?
showing
Okay, he's
them.
just escorting
I'm-
you back.
Yeah. So now he's
I'm
back,
like waiting for it,
and he's
'Cause
gonna
we already
kind
gone
of
through
help
the whole round.
distract.
right? And then I didn't know if
After
You didn't
next
get
time.
your turn, did you?
where's
I haven't
Eleazar
gotten a
in
turn.
order?
Turn yet.
Eleazar is...
He didn't go last turn.
Yeah, if I was like, do I get to? Maybe
I am
just
so
didn't
sorry.
understand.
You
Throw him off a cliff.
TJ basically just went,
Yeah.
he's off a cliff, it
you can
doesn't
take 2
matter.
turns. Dude, what was your initiative?
14
14.
Okay, so it would have been before.
Okay,
me.
yeah, go ahead and
And
take
before
2
you
turns
attack.
right now.
now.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, 2 turns.
Fuck him up,
I'm
man.
so sorry.
Please.
Are you averting your eyes or are you not?
Yeah.
Of course I am.
Then you got to roll a disadvantage.
You gotta roll all your attacks at this point.
Okay, so I roll 2 then, huh?
Yeah, and then take the lower of the 2.
Okay.
You're attacking the guy in front of you?
Yes, I am.
I considered fairy firing. So,
Not a bad idea.
but
So 16.
16 does not hit. As it
Okay, so that's
You guys are
one.
rope-a-doping each other. That was your first attack?
Yep. My second one. 20.
20 hits.
Okay, and I'm going to pump smite into it.
Cool. What level?
Let's do level 2.
Okay, so that's an extra 2d8. Right?
Yep. So,
Well, no, it's the first one's 2d8. Second level's 3d8, and it's 4d8 if it's undead, right?
It's
I believe
an extra
so.
D8 if it's undead.
Right. Yeah, but it's
one
the first level is 2d8, right? Yeah, so 3d8 added on to whatever you do.
It's undead?
to your no.
No,
No,
it's
so
second
it's
level.
three-
He's the second level.
so it's 3d8 plus my
Plus your regular sword damage, which is
Right.
1d8
plus 5.
plus,
So
well, plus your strength modifier.
right, so it's
Well, no, it's plus 1 because of your
Plus
sword.
one
So
sword.
yes, plus 5.
so it's 48 plus 5.
48 plus 5.
Okay.
Really hoping you get it.
6,
But he just
17 points of 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage to 5 rock.
Yeah.
You got
reversed.
Okay, that was your first turn. You saw the bonus action.
Okay.
You would like to use it for your next turn.
Is my breath weapon a bonus action?
No.
Your breath weapon is an action.
Okay.
You could do
that next turn.
offhand, right?
He doesn't have a. He
No,
doesn't
she
have
has shield and
Oh.
sword.
Okay.
You could cast a spell.
If you have a bonus action spell.
Besides
All,
Misty
only
Step.
paladins have almost only spells.
So there's like combat charges.
Yeah, it's like searing smite, booming smite, thunderous smite, those types of things, or
Oh,
shield
smite.
of fade, or some other
So
things
you
like
can
that.
charge a smite.
Yeah, you
for
could
this
shield.
for
next
this
turn.
coming turn. Yeah.
Yeah, let me do shield of faith
Okay, on who?
on myself.
On yourself. So
Yeah.
that brings your AC up to 23.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So it's my first.
Now go ahead, take your next turn.
Okay.
Just
then-
do more attacks, right?
Yep. And then so my next turn, I want to do my warm blizzard's breath, the brand new one.
Okay.
And I
Cool.
want to. So it's a cone.
20-foot cone.
Yep. And it's 3d6. And not only am I going to hit pointed at these two guys right here, I'm going to make sure that I'm covering the ground in this icy, slippery.
I think he's just out of your range. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's just out of your range. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, could he move?
Oh, wait,
up?
no.
No, because it's.
No,
making
he's
a-
just in your range. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get both of them. And you can
Nice.
maintain it if you.
So let me hit those guys with my warm
Okay, so
blizzard's
they
breath.
have both Constitution saving throws, correct?
Yes.
Using the new breath.
Yeah. All right.
So Minty
So 5
first.
rock here. That is a 5 rocks here. That is a 17.
That's a save.
Okay. 3 rocks. It's only a 9.
He didn't save.
Okay, cool. How much damage?
So it's 3d6 if they fail.
Okay, so roll that 3d6 and then just tell me the total. I'll have it for the guys.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
So 4 to this guy, and 9 to 3 rocks.
And then the guy that failed. Let's see here. He is. He falls prone.
He falls prone.
Yep.
Or is that deck save?
Says for the DC that's on a failure, the creature takes 2d6 damage and falls prone.
That's 2d6, not 3d. Oh, but it's 3d6 at 6.
It bumps the
Right.
levels,
Yep.
yeah.
And then on a success, a creature takes half as much damage as knock prone. Okay, yeah, so it's not prone.
So bad guy does.
Yep.
So that
Burritos.
guy's knocked
Yep, he's
prone.
not prone.
3 rock.
As you like freeze that whole area
Mhm.
and the rock beneath him, and he loses his footing, slips and falls down,
Yep,
and being knocked over by the force of your breath.
exactly. And then I want to hit my man with warm blizzard. I'm gonna attack him in front of me.
Okay,
Okay.
You already used your action to.
No, this is my second turn.
Right.
You,
No, but-
no, you
but
made
your
2
breath
attacks on your
weapons.
first turn, and then you use your whole action to do your breath weapon on your second turn.
Yeah, it's just one action.
You don't get
was it?
2 attacks.
Yeah.
Your breath weapon is your whole action. Your action, you can either use your action to make 2 melee attacks, or
That's right,
use your
okay.
action to make do your breath weapon. So,
Gotcha.
right. So but you still have a bonus action if you like.
Um,
But you are concentrating on Shield of Fate. So it would have to be something that doesn't require concentration.
I'm okay.
Okay?
I'm staying right there. Yep.
Okay. Zemdak.
No, Church Jenny just went.
Yeah, because
You skipped back to get Eliezer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Ah,
You're good.
it's okay.
today is not
This is why
great.
we're here.
Cole.
Okay. I
Here to help.
am not averting my eyes, my
Invention
gaze.
You're not?
No. Because of what I'm about to do. Gonna cast.
Okay, if you're not averting your gaze, you have to make safety
Yeah.
throws right away.
That's perfectly fine.
Where are you?
I'm right in front of Tentacle Boy or Hunch Boy.
This one.
Ooh, I know.
He's seeing which ones I have to roll for.
I'm seeing if he has to roll for that one too.
That's.
I think he's
20.
let me-
It's at 30 feet.
It's at 30 feet. If it's within, let me double check this way. But I think
It's being
Well, I was
provoked.
5 feet ahead of it and I went 40, so.
You were ahead of it.
you were 10. It's 10 feet wide.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So yeah, you have to make 2.
Charisma check again?
They're both charisma. Yes. You got a one.
base.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
So,
that's your turn.
9.
Okay, so you cannot take reactions until the start
No,
of
he
the
has to
next-
roll.
He is now confused. Now he has to roll the d6 to see what
Well,
he does.
this is what happens on a failed saving. You cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn,
Okay.
and you roll a d8 to determine what you do during this
Yeah, okay.
during this turn.
Just a ball punch.
Please don't.
Dude. I expected him to be looking up.
2. Okay. You do nothing.
Yay! That
Yeah.
works. I mean,
You just
it's
don't do anything.
not the
No.
outcome.
I
was just
was.
constantly confused.
My plan was to use Intellect Fortress to protect me and one other person. But I have to be able to see you to do that, so I can't close my eyes.
That brings us to Fireboy. Argus.
I'm going to avert my eyes and fireball all 3 of them again. You still put them in the range.
Yes, he can.
He totally can. He
You guys
not
kept
looking at
them
him.
there. I couldn't move.
The brain
Yeah, I
boy
guess
ran
you
towards
can.
them to make that angle right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
fails dex.
His big thing was that dominate person that didn't work on you. Can you imagine being a completely dominated mage?
That would not be good.
Blade Singer, like,
Oh, Blade
we would
Singer.
be.
You couldn't do spells, right?
I think. Well,
Because
it's
dominated, but
I have
you
dispel
used-
magic,
psionic domination is a little
honestly.
because this
What
was
would happen?
because you recognize this too. Remember when you fought Tentacle Boy before? This is psionic. This
Yeah.
was not spellcasting. This was innate psionics.
Right.
Can you
But
dispel magic innate psionics?
You cannot counterspell it, so
No,
I
but-
doubt you can dispel it. Because it's not.
If it's
magic,
but it's dominated person, so it's effect on.
So
cards.
it's just a psychic ability that does the same effects as the spell without actually using magic.
you could not use my spell levels. I would be able.
I actually have to look that up because it is as my understanding that as much of a psychic domination of like when like mind flare has control over somebody that has like magic. They could do whatever they want. So, but then again,
So
who knows?
might also
I'll
be
look-
my flare.
yeah. Okay.
Not an abomination.
You did fireball. I need to roll dex.
And the one's prone, so you.
I don't know that prone is.
It says it actually right here.
don't think it
You stand up.
fails.
Movement disadvantage on attacks and its advantage against it.
Yeah, doesn't say anything about thing.
You
Okay.
can still roll.
It's
Good.
that is a 17. What's
Yeah.
your
15's my.
okay? So that's a success for 3 rock boy, failure for 5 rock boy, and failure for tentacle boy.
I only did 25 damage.
So 25.
12, 25.
Rock takes 12.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I'm using
Anything
my
else?
third level spells. All right.
Yeah, that's true. That's you're out now, right?
No.
You still have one more. You still have a 4th level.
No.
No, I used it to shape stone to get in this
Oh,
place.
right, that's true.
Instead of letting Ermgrim just cut it open, because I'm an idiot.
It was a lot thicker than that. You needed to shape stuff.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better.
He could have got big and cut it.
Or, taking his time to cut it.
I'm in
I
melee
cast
with
in
this guy.
cool. Push my way through the tunnel.
Make myself turd.
I'm just gonna stay here. I'm done with
Yeah.
the turgidness.
Okay, no bonus action.
Okay.
It is then Hunched Boy. Hunched Boy is going to see that you are staying there. Did you roll? I'm sorry, Argus. Did you roll charisma saving throw?
He averted my eyes.
You averted your eyes.
He said
right.
it.
You're right. Okay.
He's like looking at
Umber Hulk Boy is going to smack you.
Smack Argus.
Yeah, because he's doing a lot of damage.
All right.
Bunch of times. Oh, ow. 26.
Yeah, it's got an 18.
Yeah.
That is
Unless you want to
9
warding
points
flare.
of slashing damage. That rakes him with his claws.
Do you want a warding flare? Yes, he does.
I thought he said
Okay.
he can't.
That's,
Oh, wait.
He said he can't because he used
Yeah, he
his
said he
reaction.
can't.
No, that's right. He hasn't used his reaction.
No, he just had his turn.
Yeah.
He has his reaction.
Yeah. I swear he said he could. He wanted to.
No, he said he can't. I thought he said he can't.
I can't.
Stop it.
Oh, it's-
We'll wait for him to get back.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
okay.
He's spiraling out right now. Nobody like that joke? Come
No.
on.
Now when we're in battle. You don't get love when we're in battle.
Is this
That was kinda close. That is Ermgrim's spiritual weapon, yeah.
What is it? Which one?
It's behind the wall right
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
Weird.
why he stood up. Drill some holes, make like a diffuser,
Right.
cap off one of the ends.
Technically, I can't.
Yeah.
Why?
Averting my eyes.
Oh, because you can see. That's right. So the first one hits you, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
We did
Second
not
one
do anything.
I'm like,
hits
I
you
yelp, I can't.
with a 22.
That
There's the
hit.
wall. All I heard was
Another 9 points of slashing damage, so that's 18 points of slashing damage. And the mandibles miss you.
18.
As now Ermgrim's turn, he's going to, at advantage, just punch this guy with his big old plasma blade. Plasma katana. At advantage. That hits. You can only do it once. Okay, that's not bad. 14 points of damage to that. Fire damage to that. 3 rocks, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them are looking great.
Excellent.
spiritual weapons behind Tentacle Boy.
And spiritual weapon will move to Tentacle Boy. That is a hit. That is 9 points of damage. Yikes. Okay. That's Ermgrim's turn as he's like, ah! As he stabs this guy with his plasma blade. Oh, I'm Ermgrim, I'm big now. And then Ed moves his spiritual weapon and has it whack the guy out, very whack-a-mole style on the back of the shell. Cool. It is then old five Rock's turn, and Eleazar coming at you. 3 big old attacks. Well, your AC is 23 now. Right?
First is a miss.
Miss. 24.
That's a hit.
Equals 8.
That means you have to do a con save too.
Yeah, a concentration check.
You take 10 points of damage, so
Is this slashing damage?
slash it.
Okay, so it's 10 minus 3, right?
minus
10
3.
minus 3.
Okay.
So it's still, the DC is still 10 for the concentration.
Oh, watch out. Here, let's go outside, buddy.
I was getting sick.
Yeah, come on, let's go outside.
Nothing came out.
Yeah, come on, let's go outside. Outside.
Yeah, so roll a Constitution saving throw. So it's your +4. You have to beat a 10.
Okay. 16.
Cool.
Okay, so you maintain your shield of faith.
Yep.
Okay, that was those 2 attacks. You took that 10 damage, or
Yep.
that 7 damage. I
Yep.
guess. And then this will be the mandible. That is 22.
That's a miss.
If you would have dropped concentration, you that way.
Okay. I thought giving you guys enemies with high ACs would be a problem, but you guys are always way higher. Okay, so
No.
No. The ones that aren't are hanging back or almost dead.
that's its turn. Take anything. Log. Your turn.
All right, so I'm going to tell Moonchild to avert her gaze.
Okay. Oh, because you did yell it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yes, I'm going to tell Moonchild to avert her gaze. But because she's got attack tactics,
It's a straight roll.
straight roll. She's
Nice.
going to attack that guy.
Nice. Does her bite count as magical? Not that it mattered. I was just curious if I put it in there. I don't think it does.
Is there
should.
anyone around me that would be
It doesn't say in.
protected by
If it
my
doesn't say
aura,
that,
or are they
it's
too far away?
Too
I
far
think
away.
it might be
Could
something.
someone
What is it, 10 feet
10 foot
or
radius?
15?
Yeah.
It's a 17 to hit.
Just miss.
And it was almost a nat 22.
Ah. That's 22.
Yeah.
You're using non-Euclidean dice.
I need to do 22 then.
And she only gets one attack.
I believe so. Like, what's it say? Yeah, the stat block that it's saying.
By your
Yeah,
wings.
I think it's pretty clear. Yeah, I don't think she gets another attack. Yeah.
Is the moon such that she can still teleport? Wait, I think that still counts as an. Oh no, I can still do that after she attacks. It says in the description I can do before or after her attack.
Okay, cool. Let me pull up. What the moon cycle is today.
You told us. So
Yeah.
Z is full, B is quarter full, and A is waning gibbous.
Today's the 25th or the 26th?
20.
6.
Oh yeah, so it is the next day. Never mind.
26th of High Lock. Right?
Yep.
There's not a full moon today. There's for your information, Bezer is a waning crescent, Zeliel is a waning gibbous, and Amziel is a waning gibbous.
So she's just going to stay where she's at.
Not gonna be a full moon for a while.
Yeah, so she'll just stay there,
Okay.
and then I'll attack him again. And I'm enough distance away that I don't have to deal with.
Yeah, if you remain there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just stay where I'm at and. attack him.
I think I give you the benefit of the doubt. You probably know, probably better at range than I am up close anyway. So no point for you to get any closer.
At this point.
Yeah. I don't think you've ever encountered an Umber Hulk. Well, maybe in the mines, but probably.
I mean, I maybe heard stories, rumors.
But
of
he
them.
told you not to look, so he's just, all right.
Right.
Look.
Okay, so I got an 18 and a 22.
Okay, both hit. Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's 15.
15 points of damage total to Hunched Boy.
And Twig will just remain on my shoulder for now.
Okay.
Because she can't move that far.
Okay. It is then Three Boy's turn. Three Boy's going to stand up. And he's going to attack Ermgrim. What else is he going to do? It's not good. Only a 13. I think it's still going to hit Ermgrim. Yep. As he just rope-a-dopes it again. That's better. 26. So he kind of feints with top claw and then undercuts and rakes and pulls a bunch of his scale mail up and gets under the scales and you hear like that sound of a bunch of scales popping off as he gets the claws right under the armor and you hear your arm go very big Godzilla in pain kind of move. Okay, not very much damage though. That's the first damage he's taken. You guys are fine.
What do you mean?
Okay. And then I was gonna mandible
You
attack
got it.
him. Hey, that hits.
All 4 of them are still up.
Wait, how far back is Pernua?
Right. Where's Pernua?
Yeah.
She's right there with you. Oh, jeez.
She would.
So she's at 2 turns to.
To move and dash, so she'd probably be.
Yeah, so she'll get 1 attack.
She's
She
with
had to
Conk.
move dash.
Yeah.
So she'll take her 1 turn. Let me do her 1 turn right here. She should be.
We put her on the board.
Wherever.
Well, she rolled a natural 1. Wonderful. She's
No, she had-
she's going next.
At least she didn't
She's
hit.
so to take her 2
Okay.
attacks. She'll
No,
take
Ermgrim already. This was just
Yeah.
his second turn.
Yeah.
So she would have just caught up to
Yes.
120 feet. I don't know where her movement is. Is it 30 feet?
It's 30 feet.
So yeah, she's with Conk. On this turn, she would be with Conk.
So she can't attack.
Yeah. She can reaction.
This is the 3rd round.
No, this is the second round.
We just started the
About to
third.
be the
round.
3rd.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. It makes sense. And she's
I don't know. I thought Ermgrim was at the bottom, right? So it was 3
But-
rocks at the beginning.
yeah, he rolled a natural 1 for his initiative, has
Hmm.
+1 to his dexterity, and Pernua has, I think, a +0 to her dexterity.
No, I mean 3 rocks.
Planes
3 rocks was
things.
just taking his turn.
I don't.
So it should be the start of the 3rd, right?
Yeah, the 5 rocks was the beginning, then log, then 3 rocks. Yes. So so she went after Ermgrim. So
Yes.
that's why she caught.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check her.
So horrible.
She would have.
Logistics.
She would have gotten within 30 feet of Hunter.
Well, yeah.
Would she have averted her
She
eyes?
likes to stab here.
She's a 5th level now. She has 2 attacks. She does have +1, so she's right before Ermgrim. It's fine.
So that means every turn she has
So
two,
then that-
2 chances to stab Argus.
Yep.
Perfect. Sure, she'll get at least 1 in
So then
For old times.
It's tradition.
Yes.
Right.
3 rock.
Okay, that's fine.
Have we had a battle
Prone
where we haven't
didn't
had any friendly fire?
Yeah. So
I don't think
knock them prone.
Anyway,
Make it
Ermgrim does
scary.
get hit
It
by
takes half their
the
movement
mandible.
speed, but they can just stand right back.
Because it does say it's difficult terrain.
I was trying to think about
Which,
one.
I mean, I guess unless they're moving, it doesn't
Yeah,
really
unless they're moving, it doesn't
I
really.
mean, you already hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So it would take half of his movement to stand up,
Well, it's
plus
probably
then
gonna be the-
double
Twice as
his
much
movement
movement.
to try and walk
Okay.
through it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it definitely like holds him in place, but
I'm pretty sure I did hit.
it doesn't keep him on the ground necessarily, unless you knock him prone again this turn.
Okay, Ermgrim got hit by the mandibles.
That's when you
Like
need
that.
every spell.
Doesn't look great.
I'm small.
Um,
I'm gonna-
Then it's
It's like,
Tentacle Boy.
they don't do.
Actually, let me look at his thing. Does the hammer get
No.
attacks of opportunity?
They don't.
Damn
it! So good if they did.
You could use your reaction to use an attack opportunity with your signature weapon.
Yeah.
Because it has to be your reaction.
Right. Really, but
So 10, 20, yeah, that's very beat.
okay.
He's actually not going for you.
I have no intelligence.
Because you escaped its grasp not once, not twice, but 3 times.
You're
So
too
he's kind of sick of
slippery.
you.
And you
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna leave it alone.
It's a natural 1, so it claws and gets caught on the shell of the guy right next to him and attacks the guy instead, right next to him.
Yeah.
Appears entirely unfazed and like uncaring. 9 points of damage to that boy.
Minion.
Okay, another claw attack. That is 27.
Still can't radiant or can't warning flare, can
Can't see it. You have been averting your eyes.
I? Okay.
That is 10 points of slashing damage to you, Argus.
Okay.
And then it's going to try to grab you with the tentacles. That is a 17 to hit you.
Misses.
Really? Your AC is 18?
19.
We stole some hefty armor.
That's the one I want to hear from our DM when he misses us.
You repurposed a bunch of familial.
Yeah, it was your mom's stuff, so like she wanted to
No,
protect her boy.
the armor's from
Caradim.
the Dwarven Count. No, yeah. No, it's from
Flixen's.
Flixen's Count Vixen's 5-finger discount.
We stole from the thieves.
More like looting discount.
Eleazar,
Looted.
were you averting your eyes last turn?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I already called it.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on all your attacks. It's your turn.
Okay.
You're gonna avert your eyes again this turn, then.
Yep. 8. That's a miss. And 17.
Also, a miss is a
No,
You're a plus
20.
20. Okay, 20. Yeah, that hits. You feel like it's a miss, and you like hit with the broadside of your sword, and then you quickly like flip your wrist around and pierce instead, and thrust.
Okay.
It was like it was a slash turned, flipped into a thrust, very Three Musketeer style. Great. Go ahead and roll your damage. Do whatever you like to do.
Okay, I'm gonna pump Divine Smite into it.
Cool. What level?
Second level. So
Got
that's
it. So 48.
plus 5. 7 plus 9 is 6.
I assume you're not maintaining your breath. You put it down. Okay.
Yeah. 7 plus 9, 16. So 21 points of damage.
The 5 rock board.
Yep.
You stab him, and it goes a lot deeper than you thought, and it goes, and then it starts to crystallize with ice, and the plate starts to crack apart, and you just hear a burst, like when trees get too cold in the winter and they blow up.
Mm-hmm.
And the chitinous just bursts out, and it just
And I kick it on the way down.
it just
Oh,
falls
yeah.
into the endless darkness.
Do we hear when it hits the ground?
Thank you.
Not yet, anyway. Not in this 6 seconds.
So
Not after 500 feet.
you can still move on this turn. If
You
you
can.
want to run up behind the other one.
Absolutely.
You give him advantage so he could.
But you're out of text.
Right.
Okay, cool. That's your turn. Unless you want to do bonus action or anything.
Nope.
Okay. Zemdak. Where he is.
With log.
Okay.
Pistol against Hunchback.
Heading in the darkness.
Where's my
21 to hit.
21 hits.
That was a good roll. Very good roll.
features?
Not going to get that again. And that one's only 11, so it's good. First hit. Did though, that is a 14 magical piercing damage.
14 magical piercing damage to the hunched boy.
Conk runs up.
Conk is immune to charm, is correct. He's not affected by this.
Between Moon and the wall and the old
I always love that
pneumatic
piston.
thrust.
Might be like the power fist in Fallout, you know?
He's not really flanking with anybody, so.
Yeah, not really.
But that's still a natural 20.
Yay! That was such a yay! That was much rejoiced.
12 magical force damage.
12 magical force damage. Okay.
When you quested some of those.
You and your construct alone have dealt 26 points of damage to this guy.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Action bonus action.
Trisheni.
I gotta make a save of
You
some
have to
sort
make-
because I didn't call it at the beginning of my turn.
2.
Charisma saves.
That's bullshit.
1 charisma, 1 intelligence. Because this has the mindful gaze. This is the confusing gaze. Why are you looking at me like you didn't see this coming?
You announced it at the beginning, at like midway through my turn. That's all I'm saying. So charisma, you did charisma. You said for the.
Charisma for Hunchback, intelligence for Tentacle Boy.
All right,
Also,
so
let me see here. I'm sorry, 3.
Not even looking at that guy.
I'm not looking at him. I didn't attack him. I didn't look at him. I looked over here.
Okay.
Like you have to be.
I have to make a judgment call, but just so you're aware, in all fairness, just so we're being entirely transparent, when a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk and is able to see the Umber Hulk's eyes,
I'm not
can't see
looking
out of the
at
back
it.
of
I will say yes. For mercy's sake, yes, you cannot see the one behind you. So yes, but you still have to make 2: 1 intelligence, 1 charisma.
Okay. Intelligence.
Also, like
well,
I don't know about you, but when I'm in a battlefield, I'm like my head is on a swivel. So I'm always like, well, I mean, not that I've ever been in.
I'm about to say.
I mean, like on the bad battlefield. On the manhunt battlefield.
Lark battlefields aren't quite the same.
On the
Just
LARPing
saying.
battlefield, you know.
would intelligence or charisma be first? I just need to know that.
Let's just do from the top line. Let's do intelligence.
15.
15. Just saves.
Thank gosh. And then charisma 16.
Just saves.
Woo! All right. I'm done with this. I am going to cast slow on all 3 of those creatures.
Okay.
I don't have to look at them. And I'm averting my gaze now, just so that we're very clear.
3 creatures of your choice.
5 creatures within 40-foot cube.
You don't have to see.
Correct.
Awesome. Yes. Cool.
Yeah. It's
So
just
wisdom saving throws,
up
correct?
to 6 creatures of your choice. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay,
Yes,
let's
please.
do from top to bottom. Let's do 5 rock boy over here.
And the save is
Or I'm sorry, that's 3 rocks.
save is 16.
5 rocks is the one falling.
Save is 16. That's only a 12, so 5 rocks fail, so he's slowed. Where's my little dude that has? Oh, it's in the car. I'll remember that he's. 15 for Mind Boy. It's a failure.
Failure.
And 17 for Hunch Boy.
That beats it.
Okay. So Tentacle Boy.
Slow now.
Got it. You got it. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Okay. But Tentacle Boy and 3 rocks.
So you can't cast a spell and make an attack unless it's a cantrip, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So you're done.
I mean, you don't need to.
What bonus action could you do?
You could flip off the DM.
Yeah, I could be because I see that I just am looking at his legs and seeing that he's still twitching about too fast. I'm gonna still have Shikar kind of help distract on the Hunch Boy so that any attacks.
Okay, so it's not a distract thing on him. It's a help action
Yeah.
for one of the other people that's within 5 feet.
Yes.
So which
I'm
one
gonna
are you doing it to? Who are you helping?
Which I was
Don't
holding
be me.
advantage because pack tactics. So
right.
Would you have to give it to Conk or Argus?
And I don't use attacks.
So Conk.
I'll give it to Con.
You done.
or cold. Can help like
Cole's-
smack him in the face. try
Yeah,
to wake him up.
actually.
Cold stunned right now. Cold,
Yeah.
Cold confused.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm gonna actually do that. Be like, hey, go make.
Can you get him?
Try to wake him up.
Yeah. Just feather slap him. Boop.
That's not gonna do anything. Let's you know, right?
It's gonna be adorable.
He's a
Tiny burrow.
struggle for him right now. Okay.
And then
There's a part of me that wonders what's going on in my head, especially with with being shut down right now.
Just Kissed by a Rose by Seals just playing on loop. There used to be a great tower alone on the sea. You and me. Sorry.
Are we gonna keep singing past the
On the dark side of me.
Hey, it's Log's fault. He got the singing started.
Yeah, you did.
You changed it enough though that it was parody.
Right, exactly. It wasn't actual, original music used. It was just,
Oh, right. I'm thinking it too much.
That's where I was going with that.
5,
Just having
10,
fun.
15, 20. Okay.
I think
Hey,
Steel's
we're not
cool
making
enough
money
to be
yet.
like it.
Until we start
I'm
making
still
money,
within
that's
range
what
of the guy
matters.
that has reactions, but the one that doesn't have reactions anymore because he's slowed can't do squat.
I mean, I married Heidi Klum, dude.
Should be.
Gotta
I should be still. I'm trying to be. Can I be like
This is
there or no?
this. Is he
Where's-
there? Where's Moonchild?
Is she,
Here or here?
whichever one that he has the tactics with.
So yeah,
It doesn't matter. It's just as long as they're engaged 5 feet with it.
Well, the original one that he was with would have been over here, so
Yeah.
so he probably would have done that.
Okay, so you can go there. Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah.
I repaired you on the mini.
You all right?
Yeah, I got a bit of
Yep.
tomato stuck in the backup by the time I
Where's she?
Got to clear it out.
Gave her to you.
I don't
Put her in your
know.
box.
She's not there.
We'll find her. Oh, you know what?
She went to the other realm.
I know where she is. What's up?
It's okay.
The camera's picking that up.
I know.
Which part?
I will never forget. I like that shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh, floppy. Oh,
Yeah.
Bingo.
We actually just got a tape.
Blockbuster Video. They used to be the spot on Fridays.
Oh yeah.
Go there. Me and the wife would go up in there like,
New videos, new,
Thank you.
new
That
videos,
really
new
does
video
date
games
us.
Friday night.
We all used to like regularly go to Blockbuster.
oh,
yeah.
of course, of
Really
course.
dates us. Okay, so okay,
There's a lot of that.
you're good then.
I'm good. All my stuff is taken care of.
Okay, Cole.
I was trying to explain.
Bonus action, I will say though, just watch out for for Squid Boy. His mind's really crazy.
Okay,
That was mine.
What's that gonna do?
It's
so
just
it's like half of your party.
So yeah, I guess that's a question. Is that
That's okay.
the confusion? Is that
We'll make
just
him
that
pay for
round?
it, bastard.
Let's say the creature can't take reactions to the target next turn.
Yeah.
Does on that turn.
Mhm.
What do you do? I'm surprised people would just
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just that turn. So you did nothing on that turn. Now you have to roll an intelligence and a I'll assume the same thing you're doing with Tersheni, so an intelligence and a charisma saving throw again.
Unless he wants to avert his eyes.
Are you being mean?
Well, I was just because I was just coming out of it. I don't know if I could right away.
Says unless surprised, the creature can avert their eyes.
Yes. If you would like to avert your
Yes, I will avert my eyes.
There's
that's
three
the one thing.
creatures left, right?
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Um.
The original one that threw you off, plus the two that tunneled.
So you're like this. Badly hurt.
Yeah.
In a corner.
cowering back in the corner. Cowardly Cole.
Cole literally just found like Cole was afraid of like the undead carrion crawler, everything like that. He just found bugs that can like make him not do anything without biting him,
Yeah.
so they can eat him. Cole's fucking terrified right now.
Want to have a group therapy session later today?
We might need to.
I know.
All right, Cole, what are you doing?
Not sure because I thought I was
Man, you
gonna
better
not
get
be
the hell
moving
out
yet.
here.
Cowardly Cole.
Brave so Cole.
I'm going to use.
What's up,
I'm
bro?
breaking my nails.
Gonna use chaos.
Those are
Bolt.
nice.
Okay, can't even see it.
Let me see.
I'm gonna use chaos bolt on
Let me try it.
Hunchback Boy there. So they don't have to see him; they just have to be within range.
Right.
Yeah, you could do it, but you still roll at disadvantage to hit.
I can, but your nails are nice. Oh, if I see it now.
All right. So who am I hitting with my nat one?
Oh, yikes.
Okay, well, we're all playing D&D.
I'm-
Look,
Right. I'm right there.
Argus is there
Who are
too.
you trying to
right.
hit?
Hit me again.
This one?
Yeah.
Your choice. It's chaotic. Do you want to hit Argus or Moonshine?
And
Does
does
Shakar
Shakar?
helping?
Yeah,
I'm just-
Shakar-
this is a Cole. This is a Kevin question.
But
Shakar helping would have canceled out the disadvantage.
yeah.
That is a very good question. Yes, but only if Shakar is also within 5 feet of the creature.
No, it's helping.
Yeah, but they both have to be within 5
Well,
feet. of
but
the
there's
creature.
just not
That's
room on
fine.
the board. Like,
Distraction or
he's like,
Well, he can fly up here. He can be here and do that.
Okay.
That's fine.
I just
That's fine.
didn't
So you did be a straight roll.
All right.
Let's just do it again. But only for that one
I
attack.
have to look at
Okay.
those
15.
guys who use that bane spell.
It just goes wild
you
and
can
hits
see-
black type thing.
You have to be looking at it.
Chaotic bolt.
Yeah.
What's the range? Yeah, 30 feet.
So you're like this.
Yeah. And then I'm going to.
wait, you have a -2 to the AC, by the way, For
Still
the
misses.
okay. Cool. Just double checking.
They have 18 AC, so it's still 16.
Just
misses.
But not
Still-
Hunchback. Hunchback saved.
no,
Hunchback, so.
but
Cole will inspire
Oh, yeah. You got
Trisheni.
Run away! Don't look! Just run away! Run away! You got it! Come on!
Be brave and run away.
Run away. D8, right?
Live to fight another day. Okay. Then Cole, that's the end of your turn. Then Argus, you're still averting your eyes.
Yeah, it's time to get bright in here. Radiance of the Dawn.
Yeah.
I hit all 3.
Con save, right? Okay, they have pretty good cons.
Come on.
It's not going to matter. He's going to hit.
Well,
We'll do
technically, yeah. It
Tentacle
always,
Boy.
it
That
always
is a
does
20
damage.
for Tentacle
There you
Boy.
Just
Punch Boy
unfortunately.
is 12. Or I'm sorry, 15. And the other guy fails.
So 20 damage, halved on the save.
So both of the regular ones take the full, and the minder takes half. 20 damage?
Yeah, it's 2d10 plus 7 because it's my character level. I rolled a 10 and a
Really nice.
God.
yes, cleric does a lot of damage.
Oh my God.
Everything I do AoE. That's what I do.
You do this guy just covers his eyes. The hunch boy covers his eyes and just falls backward, and you just see the grace of God. His eyes just appear as he falls back, and he's gone. This guy's severely messed up. He's on death's door. And the minder took 10.
And I'm behind him. He doesn't know I'm
Do I hit
there.
him?
He doesn't. Of course he does.
Can you?
I still have a bonus action. I could spiritual weapon and hit him.
Two.
You have to be able to see.
It would be disadvantage on my roll. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Sanctuary's a bonus action.
Yep.
And Radiance of the Dawn doesn't cost a spell slot.
It's-
Nice move. All right, cool. That is then the hunch boy who's dead.
Don't hurt me.
What?
That
Okay.
guy's in the meat grinder.
Then it is then Pernua's turn. Pernua is going to
Come up and stab.
come up and stab Minder Boy.
Tell us you rolled in that one.
And she was in that one. Right, I know, huh?
There's no one else around her. So.
Natural 20. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You guys.
She
rolled that one.
also she also has
There's
a lot-
nobody else around her.
Yeah,
so she can't be charmed.
Yeah, well, she didn't start her turn within 30.
I'm
But
just
still.
throwing it out.
Yes, she cannot be charmed, so she's immune to all this jazz. Granted,
Potentially. I don't know how.
this guy's isn't a charm.
Right.
So, but next
he's-
turn she'll have to do that. But no, she just goes full on. I can't die. I don't give a shit. Stab. That's a natural 20 for the first one. That's her first attack. We're going to do her second attack is a. Let me see. Is he slowed?
Yes.
Yeah, the one's on the
It
word.
has -2.
Yep.
Brings it to 16. That's a 16. That hits.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so both of those hit. 3d6 here. Points of damage. Umber Hulk. 12 points of damage. She's then going to action surge and make 2 more attacks.
Hell yeah.
18, that hits. A way higher than that, 21. 2 more d6. She shoves her spear right under whatever mouth, maybe under all those tentacles, and just making you hear and a screech, and then finally she just bursts the spear through its skull and out one of its eyes that is on the top of it, and she kills it. Came in at the last minute and stole the kill.
It's all right.
Okay with that.
I'm not getting brain sucked anymore.
It's Ungrim's turn. Why do I have to do?
Why do you have to kill everything?
Yeah. Why don't I have to kill things that I made? Like it has 1 hit point.
I killed the last one.
I mean,
Nice roll.
I mean, if they want to betray us, that's up to you.
It might not hit.
Still get the dice roll.
burned the one guy's eyes out. I mean,
Cool. I don't want to describe the demise to myself.
Then give it to somebody else.
No,
He doesn't want to give that up.
no, it's my thing. Ermgrim plus. Yeah, it's Ermgrim's turn. He's gonna.
Plus, it is slowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus it's slowed. Gonna take his plasma guitar. And yeah, that's a 19 to hit, so that's gonna hit him. So here's the deal. You see him pull his plasma guitar, and then he like goes with his other hand and like releases methane and ignites it to create this like methane javelin, and just and throws this javelin into this thing and then stabs it with his plasma guitar. And it's gone. It's just absolutely destroyed. You just see it start to like cook from the inside, and you smell like not bad. It doesn't smell bad. That's
You
like
wanna
that's
save the
dinner.
meat?
But then you hear there's like a bit of a burst
Exactly.
of like bug juice that just kind of splatters on him. And he's like, "Oh man," as he talks slow and big because he's enlarged. And that's it. We're all gone.
all right, I'm gonna go harvest a soul.
Do it.
Okay, this is is it limited to humanoids? Or?
No. We just said no undead or constructs.
Fair. Which one?
I know. I was gonna go with Mind Boy because I'm right next to him.
All of a sudden, you hear your foolish in your head.
Now I gotta remember my stuff because I forgot to print it again.
Sir Ermgrim like does one last crushing. That was great, but also sucked. And then goes back to being small.
Mario.
Yeah.
Adrenaline fades and Cole just collapses in pain. Oh yeah, Cole got bit, slashed, like Cole's a bloody fucking mess.
What the fuck are you guys doing in here? Fuck.
We're
Bugs.
trying to get through, and then these
Giant
bugs are coming
bugs. They do things with your mind, Log.
out. Yeah, that especially.
Yeah, Cole is like huddling in the corner.
We're gonna cut things up, right? Bob?
He's not doing good.
We did wisdom.
roll stuff,
We did wisdom plus proficiency,
I think
right?
that could happen.
What does it say? Because there's no way I'm going to remember all of this stuff.
No, that's I'm like. It says there's obviously a DC that you set, and it's lowered by the amount of fire damage it takes.
Right.
A wisdom, yeah, it's our wisdom 40.
It didn't take any fire.
Yes, it did.
No, the Minder Hulk didn't take any fire damage consecutively in rounds. It has to be consecutive.
It did.
It just
Two fireballs
took his
in a row.
radiance.
Radiance of the Dawn isn't fire damage, it's radiant damage.
2 fireballs in a row. It did.
Right, but it didn't take it consecutively since this past round.
Okay.
You mean because that's pretty much what it says, right? It has to be like once it stops taking fire damage.
Yes,
it stops
consecutive turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I got a 17
17
or 18.
Okay.
Sorry.
18. That is a success.
Okay.
So you get 2 soul marks
Okay.
from this thing. So you see Argus go over there, and like, Pernua is just pulling her spear out of it, and Argus just kind of puts his hand over it and describe your
So
I guess your
my
soul
hammer,
siphon.
So I'm going to basically, you see me pull out my hammer and jam it into its head, and the hammer just start glowing and turning multiple different colors from red, starting to white to blue to black, back to red, and then just glow and absorb into the hammer.
Really like cool the way that some of those metals are tempered, where they have that rainbow kind of glow deal, and now it constantly has a little bit of a subtle glow to it. 2 soul marks. As you were able to catch this soul. Immediately you do feel there's something off about this. This soul has been tampered with. This does not appear to be the natural order of things.
Can I take a look at the creature in general and just kind of try to understand it a little bit more, especially with the...
Yeah, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Good thing you didn't fail, or the body would just incinerate it, and you would have not. been able
Ermgrim's going to come over with you.
I'm going to use the inspiration.
What it's there for?
17?
17. Ermgrim points out, it's like, so it's got the head of an elephant, the body of an Umber Hulk.
It's normal, right? It's down here, and that's
No,
that's I suspect.
I was unaware that Illithid have this thing where they put the tadpoles of the versions of themselves within creatures in order to replicate and reproduce and turn them into other creatures. It's a process called seramorphosis. But it's usually only for certain humanoids is it applicable. This, for it to affect a creature like this, it's unprecedented.
I mean, we saw it take over the body of a hag.
Hey, humanoid creature?
Highly magical
Yeah.
humanoid.
Pretty powerful.
Swears they reckon to venture that that's not as out of the side of the imaginable norm as this is. Usually, even dwarves have some sort of innate resistance to seramorphosis, so much so that it was once thought to not be possible, but proved to be a wives' tale. But this is something else. This is twisted. This is dangerous. One of the things that kept the population in check was the fact that they needed the right crop in order to make a yield, in order to reproduce, in order to gain their numbers. If they could do it with more than just humanoids, we are in serious trouble. Everyone is, not just those, not just the Underdark, not just Fulmore Bed and the Razor Flame. Our continents made the world.
Well, we better get to town so we can let them know.
Agree. As soon as I find it to a Grimdarmar, it's better as well.
Somebody get me hands and eyeballs, if possible. Got ideas.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of biomass here.
Yeah, I'll do that before we leave.
Okay, cool.
But I want hands for a specific thing, and I want eyeballs for a specific.
Okay, cool. Okay. He's building totems. Wonderful.
Their tusks
No,
aren't made out of ivory, are they?
No.
Okay.
No, they're chitin.
They're
Alright.
insects, so we could make
Like
armor made.
insects
Still do.
Hey, he was
Yeah.
checking.
There's
Still do that.
spells later.
I can't carry too much at the moment, so
Then I need ivory.
just taking smaller. Be clear enough space out for you?
So with that
Who all is
busted
hurt right
wall,
now?
how much space is there for the cart to get by?
Yeah.
That is an 8 foot by 10 foot wall, 8 foot tall by 10 foot. You will have to clear out the rubble, but would you like to go in and investigate, see if they connect?
Or
I would like to first find out who is hurt and who needs help.
I'm
Okay.
both of us are pretty
think
beat
our
up.
guys
Penny
took
does
some
not
damage.
look
I took a
Well,
little
Cole
damage,
looks
but
worse than me, I
I can
think.
heal myself.
I mean, before we go trotting, we should get everybody at least halfway decent again.
Cole's got that like swollen shiner and cuts on his cheek to the point where they're all swollen, that his eyes like swole shut.
I mean, Cole only has like 5 hit points out of out of his 61. Cole is like a bloody fucking mess after this.
So don't we have some potions?
We don't want to use those.
No? Okay, well then I can...
Potions are one-time use.
Where I know.
Spells come back.
So Trishini and Cole.
Yeah, mostly get you.
I have.
Hold on. Cole's gonna do a level 3 healing word on himself.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because that'll help it out.
What do you say to yourself? Hype yourself up.
They're gone. They're fucking gone. They're gone. No more bugs.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a therapy to hot me up.
Oh yeah, no. Cole is like every bug Cole keeps running into. It's worse. You mean there was the spiders, then the undead carrion crawler that ate him, then the purple worm, which is twice the size. Now big ass bugs that can make him just turn into a fucking statue. Cole's very traumatized right now.
Cole's not cut out for this adventure. Okay.
So I want to do lay hands on Trishini for 15 points. Real hands.
Thank you.
You hear, hello? Everything all right?
And Jack?
We cleared out all the monsters.
Monsters?
They're bugs. Bugs.
Really?
Bugs.
Giant bugs, it's fine.
It is not fine.
Cole? Hush, they can come back.
They're dead, though.
Insane.
How much did you get?
17 pack.
Are you okay?
Or I'm
Yeah.
I'm up at 17 now. I got.
Well, I'm gonna kill
I came in at the
second
end
level
and
one.
barely got hurt, so
But just like
So I
barely
just
saw
got
any
two more
of
hit
it.
points.
true to the flint sweeper main. Come in and make sure we sweep up the end.
Yep. This time. Fortunately, I'm usually right in the center.
Half my hit points.
And it doesn't work out very well.
Venture not.
Luckily,
But the adventure does.
so I'm not.
I'm still alive. That's all that matters.
Oh, low.
I understand. Play on words.
I was just
Wonderful. Well done. Nice cock. Oh, everyone okay? Should we? You ready to? Should we move or?
Well, we got to get the carts. Everything still has to get cleared out to get the cart through here.
Right. I mean, what is it? I haven't really. What's going on up there?
Big fucking hole.
Oh,
Umber Hulks.
yeah. Oh, they gone?
I don't know. You want to come see?
Not particularly.
I would assume not.
Okay.
Go out and clear the path. You're good at hiding.
I,
mean, it's-
I
it's
wouldn't
a
still
pretty-
be sitting in this corner.
Big enough.
Okay. Well, now we got to get past.
How many points did you get?
There's a large
I
hole
got
to the
12
underground.
And then he
The
13.
Have we heard the other Umber Hulk hit the ground yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Do you guys want to maybe check the tunnels to make sure that was all of them?
No.
Those that can see that are there.
I'll take a look.
Well,
I'll go in there too.
I'll send Shikar down. I guess I can warg and he can see pretty far. Okay.
Cole like doesn't want to walk down either side since he saw the one just kind of pass through the wall too.
Okay.
Well, that one was different because the actual Umber Hulks tunneled through the wall. The tentacle Hulk just like phased through it.
What is wrong with these
Speaking
things? One
of
them
which,
came through a
now
wall.
that you guys look over there, there's just a
Wall.
tunnel in the wall. And almost like it looks to be some sort of illusion that it was maintained.
Oh.
So there's a large tunnel in that wall as well.
Well, let's get to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make sure there aren't any more that are going to pop out.
Just realized I would go in there too.
Shani will send Shikar to look down the tunnel that the Mind Hulk. Yeah.
And I'll go on this closest to me.
It kind of turns and twists and goes on for a while. It does kind of come back and switch back every once in a while. How far do you want to send her down?
Not too far, just, say 120 feet. And come
Keeps
back.
going.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
Looks clear for a little bit. Alright, I'm coming back.
All right, Eleazar, with your horn glowing, you head through this way.
Mhm.
It's actually, you come to, eventually, after about like 20, 30 feet, you come to another small cavern that looks like has piled up quite a bit of bones of other creatures, kind of like a den of sorts, that is small chamber that has two points of egress. One appears to go to the other side as well. So it's like these two tunnels connect.
Okay.
into like a den.
So I just look and see if I can see anything of value amongst all the bones and all that stuff.
Amongst all the bones, go ahead and roll a nature check.
A nature check?
Yes.
There's nothing. 11.
11. You notice some sort of like small drake bones of like what look like creatures that have wings and no limbs, but like look like flying snakes. Kind of like the amphipteryx that you guys have fought. Like a couple of those bones look like you see small bones of like vertebrates. Right, but you guys talked about it. He doesn't know what they're called, but you guys do. So you see vertebrate bones of worm-like creatures, but like very, very, very adolescent, almost as if these things were eating very, very young purple worms. A couple humanoid skulls, perhaps, of dwarves and other things. Nothing too much of note. You do notice that this looks like a nest that was in the process of perhaps finding a mate to try to have eggs, but there are no eggs here.
Okay. So I just kind of look through, ship with the worm-like lizard. I think we're clear in here, so I'll just come back out.
Okay. You do find a connection to the other tunnel.
Okay.
That will kind of bypass the skinny part of the...
So we can just walk the...
You could absolutely move the wagons through.
And so I'll let them know. Hey, we have a detour.
Conk down this tunnel? The one that popped out here?
Yeah, he popped out from this side. But yeah, sure.
Sure. I'm going to send him down in there.
Okay, cool. You send him down in there. This one goes... It has kind of a bit of a steep grade, and then it kind of comes back up. And then you find that it empties out and in one of the holes within the pit. That's on like the cliff side of the pit.
Okay. But it's clear. So
it is. It does branch out a couple times, but unless you want them to branch out. Yep.
All right.
At that moment, you hear this just small little...
Oh.
Coming
the
down
body
from-
finally hitting something.
Splat.
He really wanted me dead, didn't he?
With how long it took and how that quiet that was.
And I'm sure the echoed
you
all the
would've
way
hit
back up.
And granted, remember where you guys are. You guys are at that like
Boundary layer.
boundary between planes, so space is weird.
Cool.
All right. So we have a detour. Let's go.
You trying a new accent?
I'm trying to figure it out still.
Cool.
I'm still working on it.
All right. Cool.
Conk start like clearing some of the debris
You got it.
out of the way so that the wagons can roll easier.
Okay, you got it. The wagons roll. Yeah. Just for the sake of time, you guys pull up the wagons. They make it through here pretty easily. You make it through as the caravan is moving through the den area. As the caravan is moving through the den area, you see a couple of faces of being like, "What happened here?"
Umber Hulks.
I mean, I see the carcass. You took care of this yourself?
That's why I heard us.
Make sure that's all clear.
Yep. Checked all the tunnels. No more. Looks like they were about to start breeding, but didn't make it that far, so.
Hey. Well, I suppose we should move through here as quickly as possible.
Yep.
You guys make it through. You make it to the other side. Make it through the end.
Drop my spores before
Okay.
we leave.
You like pile the bodies up and just drop your spores. Cool. You see them begin to.
Do you drop some of them like down the pit onto the one that fell below?
That's 2. But so 3 bodies and then the nest when we go by it.
You got it. You see them take hold very quickly, and you see like one start to grow on like the jugular of one of those things, and the one eye that's not damaged just kind of like move around. And
Hey, buddy.
you feel in your mind. You just there's a little pop of spores. You just feel in your mind. Thank you. This is a wonderful plethora of biomass.
It's dangerous down here, Ankyline. Just, try not to get eaten.
Oh, of course. But all things get eaten.
Telling ya. Telling ya.
All things eventually make it back to the cycle. Reduce, me use, my cycle.
Muse?
Me use. My connection is not the best. I need time to reassert myself.
Well, we gotta keep going, but
Gratitude,
hope you find more customers down here.
I will attempt to. And you guys continue on. You guys are Ermgren says we're very close now. We're going to be making it to the there we go. And you come across what it seems to be a very small outpost, moving down the tunnels that kind of comes. You're kind of going up a little bit at a little bit of an incline, very easy incline, like maybe only 5% grade. And again, space is weird, so who knows how much you're actually how much your depth is actually increasing, or your sea level, your height is actually increasing. You go up this incline, and you see the devil, and you see a very small outpost with like 2 towers on the intersection of this area. One of the main roads goes off to the east. The triway continues north. It looks to be just a checkpoint. It doesn't. You just see a couple people, a couple guards. What looks like maybe one crystal brand among them, kind of like moving a couple things. Maybe a handful, just a small detachment. 10, 15 people here, maybe. Just kind of roam around. It's mostly open air. There's a small tent area and like lean-to areas. What looks like maybe 2 or 3 merchants have set up shop here just to probably just breaking here for a day or 2 before they move on their way. There's towers, and you just see them and they just nod at you. All they're looking to make sure you're not imminent threats, and they're just like whatever, because their job is to just be kind of like the fires of Gondor, kind of like if something would happen, they would
Send the message.
some sort of signal in order to do that. They
would light the fires, yeah.
or something, or whatever that means, or light the crystals, beep, 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 or something like that. Of which you do see like kind of embedded into the side of the wall of like this T intersection of like where it splits off. The T part there does look like almost like a mirror-esque kind of mirror dimension kind of multifaceted version of something about like 5 foot in diameter. What looks like spent terrazine just built into the wall. It looks almost concave, as though it would like a lens to reflect light. It's odd.
Cool.
But yeah, they're there and they just nod and they're like, well, you got us where we needed to be. Not too many expenses, and nobody's hurt, nobody died.
Coming into town with us, or are you heading
What if you have to continue
back
north?
towards
The
the
shipments meant for through more bed.
right? So you headed back towards the Triway, or you headed into town for the night with us?
Oh no, I mean it's probably another day's travel, maybe 2-3 days travel with the Styrcragg from here. We're headed north.
Okay.
And Ermgrim looks at you, goes like,
Grim, they don't know the tunnels like you do. They've got to travel by the outside of roads.
"Hey, I understand. It's fine. So I suppose this is where we part ways, and I owe you the rest of the commission, yeah."
Yes, please.
All right, pulls out his purse, pays you what he's due. The whole thing with the Umber Hulks kind of has
Made him forget.
sweetened the sour of the loss of the Saltpeter, because these people, although they're very well trained and they know what they're doing, also know that these kind of travels, you expect to lose some people.
Yeah.
That's kind of just part of the thing. But the fact that they haven't lost anybody and they went through the Underdark, that's great. That's really good news. It means that means nobody dies. Everybody gets to go home. See their family.
That is a great thing.
So 46 gold apiece.
That includes the deposit from above.
Well,
Like,
yeah, the
paid
deposit we already
to
got. The 10.
Rasputin's mischief.
So 36.
Yeah, 36 each.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We were.
I'll spread the word about Rasputin's mischief being a good mercenary.
That's right. Yeah.
And they leave, and you guys are left there. Erwin says, "I can get you there, buddy."
I would rather sleep in a bed than on the rock.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you. Styrcragg by end of day if we go back down a little bit. Unless it's okay with you guys.
I'm fine.
Unless you'd like to rest at the outpost here for a little bit. I mean, it is.
Maybe grab lunch.
I mean, it's the end of the day. We should probably pick up tomorrow, but I can get you there. And if we're really good, we make a really good pace. Now that we don't have to worry about the cut. Half a day, we can get there.
That's great. Yeah, that's
It's already the end of the day.
yeah.
I need some rest.
You want to
before-
keep pushing? We could keep pushing. You get there tired, but
I would rather get there midday tomorrow and sleep than get there exhausted.
Great.
We don't know what we're walking in.
I agree.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So we can set
Camp
up
out
camp
here?
here. They just allow you to no harm, no foul. As long as you keep off the main highway, you can just set up here.
yeah, we've done that
All right. You guys set up tonight. And you sleep.
near the outpost.
Okay. And the outpost. If nothing else, what do you guys want to do this evening? Go ahead.
Rob, do you want me to give you that protection before you go to sleep again?
I mean, I think it definitely helps.
Okay.
Become like your nightly ritual at this point.
Yeah, that means.
So taking a long rest?
Are you putting up the hut or am I?
We're gonna try.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
You
Also are afforded a couple, little bit of extra
something
protection.
happens, then
I
there's any other
No, I have to be inside my hut. I can't. I would have to.
Yeah,
I
but the
cast
last
on you
time
and then
we
we go to
an outpost,
then we'll split
somebody
up.
blew it
Yeah,
up. So
it's
it's all that much safer.
That's what we were doing it before anyway.
All right. So you cast a spell. What do you do?
The rest of the night, I'm going to try to. I'm going to see if you want to have a talk, just a session about bugs being trapped. Just a nice group therapy session.
let's do that.
Let's talk a little bit. That'll be good for us. And then
Everybody
after
leans
that,
over and goes like, "And how does that make you feel?"
Cole makes a very rude dress dinner.
Sincere, but whatever.
Sorry. Didn't realize you were being sincere. Thought you were making fun of us.
he is a cleric.
Insight.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight check.
That's actually what I'm actually trained in this one. I'm not like Argus. I only failed just because I suck at rolling. 19.
He hasn't decided yet. He's like, what's gonna be the best outcome? Should I joke or should I be sincere about it?
Anyway,
But he kind of reads your vibe and he's like, "Hey, Underdark is not for the weak-minded. Many people come back with literally and figuratively half a mind."
Why is it always bugs?
A good one. I like this guy. What do you look like right now?
The whole time we've been underground, I've just been a bugbear. I've just been bugbearing
Are you
it.
still a bugbear right now? It's fine.
outposted.
Yeah, because I probably would have just been too into whatever we were just doing to think about
Honestly,
changing.
You're out in the boonies a little bit here. They don't really give you as much of a say. You have been
And I'm with the big.
You had to have gone through a
you
checkpoint
came in-
somewhere.
Yeah. So
to
you
get to where
came
you're
in under the pretense that you were part of a mercenary band, which is like, oh yeah, no, mercenary bands are very cool. Like, so it's
They
really-
hire who
yeah, they
work,
hire
right?
whoever. Like, I mean, they even sometimes even some orc war bands or red lions and often gets hired out. So like, they're like, this is fine. Yeah. a civilized rich barbarian like working for Tarkrind might be a little like, but to each their own. Okay, so if nothing, then are you doing the dome? Then are we doing 2 domes or?
Because we can still do the thing and do 2 domes, and that's what we're doing on.
Well, yeah, I'm just worried about time limit that way, is more what it is, because it takes me 11 minutes to ritually cast the dome. Takes you how long to ritually cast the dome?
Same.
So, yeah, we should be fine. Then I'll do that. We can both cast the dome and then go separately.
Okay, cool. You guys both tap the dome. If nothing left, yes.
I'll put it to the group because he's not here. Would Argent, this is the 3rd day that I have not seen daylight. Would Argus, he has 1 3rd level left. Would he cast daylight? You guys think?
What I know of Kenton, he would.
Yes.
That's why would he not spend his
Okay.
spell before he goes
Just-
to sleep?
Right.
All right. So then
Does that mean no sending?
that means
Yes,
no
that's
sending.
nice.
But
But daylight's more important then.
daylight means I get advantage on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Just double check.
So I'll need Nightmare check. I'll need Dream check, Dreamweaver check, and Sanity check.
Are we doing first, like guard check or perception checks first, or just?
You guys, it's up to you whether you want to actually put anybody on watch because you guys are at an outpost that has a guard, like a platoon here. Like there's a detachment here that is always on guard.
I mean, Pernua doesn't even
Yeah,
rest.
Pernua doesn't have to sleep.
And the familiars are all
Pernua is also like, it'd be nice to like just do something other than stare at space for the
Pernua
night.
could probably
Like
take
it'd be
it
nice to
with it,
read
but-
and put the book up and we need to get to.
But the hot dog forge.
Right. You gave her a copy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. I wasn't able to really read much one.
Of course.
I'm meaning to catch up on it.
And remember, this chapter's going to be very good. Give her a little wink.
It's a little frustrating. But I just great.
So, yeah,
Unless,
familiars
I mean,
and
Conk just does whatever you tell him.
He's on sentry guard no matter what. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you can roll a perception check for him.
and Shakar also do.
Yeah, if you want to.
And
Okay, yeah, you have so many.
Yeah, you're starting to be like a druid right now.
so they all did shit. So.
Beast companion ranger.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd be packed with a chain.
18.
18.
Moonchild got 15. Twag only got 3.
16 for Shakar.
Cool. So at one point during the evening, Tweg, Moonchild, Shakar, and Conk are just like this band of like the pets, right? Just kind of playing around. You see Conk just being like, at one point, Tweg is being chased by Moonchild, and Tweg runs up Conk's, and Conk is like, like what's going on as he's being used as a jungle gym by like Shakar, Tweg, and Moonchild as they kind of all chase each other around here. As as Moonchild is about to pounce and catch Tweg, and Shakar leaps in and quickly snatches him out of the air, and Moonchild's like, "Oh, fair!" And like they're all playing, like having a good time. You guys have a menagerie, so. And Conk just kind of like acts like Dog from Half-Life 2. If you remember, like the big music, that kind of feel, very Star Wars loader droid kind of style. Cool. So you guys rest, sanity, green.
How's whole sanity doing? Because that has been, he just keeps running into more.
I mean,
and more bugs.
you haven't really hit triggers. Like again, your sanity was triggered by your interaction with the idol, and the idol's been out of reach.
Right.
So you were granted the power which innately comes from some sort of insanity, but it is for you with
I'm not
being the
sure.
charismatic individual that you are, can compartmentalize it to suit the needs that you need it to do. When temptation and your triggers probably rise, that might become a different.
Well,
story.
I was more talking about because of Cole is getting more and more scared and terrified of
That's
insects.
character choice on you.
I know. I'll talk to you more about it
Sure,
after session.
What do you get?
The dice don't like me, and it's a 9.
A 9. Okay. It's not a terrible fit. Yeah, go ahead.
14 to save.
14. Okay, you're okay. So in your dream that you have this evening, you know when you're trying to run and in a dream and it feels like your limbs are made of lead and you're moving really, really slow and like you're like, why can't I do that? You're doing that except you thought you were in your bugbear form, but you're not. You're in the wolf form. You look down and you're not the amber, like, wolf that you usually are. You're Moonchild. And you were like, what? And you just feel this kind of understanding that it's going to be a while till the next full moon. And that's going to affect her. And you feel that whatever is inside of you is just minutely capitalizing on that weakness a little bit. So once you wake up, until your next dream, Moonchild will have their speed cap. It just feels burdensome. You wake up the next morning, and you guys are going to head east. But that's where we're going to end this episode. And we'll pick that up as you guys wake up on the 27th of Hylock at the crossroads of the Triway and road east that heads to Styrcragg.
Hard day.
It is Heart Day.
Hard day.
It is Heart Day, and we will roll for the heart at the beginning of the next episode. Thanks, guys. Head over to the next one, or stay in there if you're watching this live. And as always, stay safe out there. Bye.